Locked in a Peruvian jail.
Hey everyone, welcome to another nifty D&D session. There we go. As you can probably guess, we'll be jumping into Pirates of Kal'Himaar. I'm Dan, I'll be the DM, as I'm the person who DMs this campaign.
That's true. Well done.
That's a nifty fact for y'all.
Do a little bit of a recap in a moment. You may notice that we're 2 down currently. However, Tom should be joining us fairly shortly, sometime soon, and Callum will be stopping by a little bit later on as well. So, until then, we'll do a bit of a recap, but first, as always, we'll introduce our wonderful players we have sat around the table. We'll start, as always, with the wonderful man of my life.
Hello, I'm Jamie, next in line to be Britain's Prime Minister, and I am playing Fuwaro. He is a Aarakocra rogue, he is the captain of our ship, and he is pretty cool. Guys.
He swears.
Hey, it's me, it's Elliot. Everything Jamie just said is untrue. And I will be playing Garvin Serious Uitvar, a Goliath barbarian who is a bit of a bastard and currently in the Titan's Cradle because I couldn't think of anything else that he's doing. There you go, that's me.
What is up, gamers? It is Kane here, coming at you from the nifty live stream. Next year's VidCon, I'll be there. I'm not invited, so I'll probably just hang around outside, but come say hi. And don't forget to obviously like, comment, subscribe, and all those good things. I'll be playing River Kiss Row, who is a tiger that just got a fashion kind of like makeover, and that's pretty much all she did for an entire session. So yeah, cheers.
Good morning, my name's Annie. The good news is, Rich Tea Biscuits are vegan! Yeah! Woo! The bad news is, there's a spider in my hallway under my letter rack, and I haven't been able to read my mail for at least 2 weeks. So,
oh God!
Guardian of the Mail.
Guardian of the Mail. It's literally that fucking big. It's massive.
Wow.
I'll be playing Nemmira. She's a human warlock. She's chaotic neutral, I think. Yes, she is. And yeah, she had an interesting session last time around, so she's going to be wanting to speak to a few people this time.
So, last we left off with our intrepid adventurers, they had gone to the city of Titan's Cradle, the very, very large, very neutral city that allow kind of anyone and everyone to kind of come into their borders. You went around, kind of took in the sights, you did some shopping here or there, did some perusing, met a couple of people. Nem had a strange vision of sorts.
Oh God, yeah.
That I won't divulge too much about. And then you were approached by a small battalion of guards who had informed you that a couple of your crew members had been arrested, and you, as their captain, needed to come to the jail to basically sort out what was going on. In the separate session that we ran for Kane, as he missed last session, you were actually there. River was at the bar when Nowhere, Fames and Pranvik and Clip Clop got arrested, accused of attacking a storefront, abusing a merchant, and stealing all of his money. You went your separate ways, trying to like investigate, see what happened. River went to the shopkeep first of all. You managed to heal him up a little bit, get some information from him. He seemed to definitely think it was them. And the rest of you
also what he said to us.
Also what he said to you guys when you went to visit him in the evening. And then all of you also went to... Actually, yeah, you 4 went to the prison, because you did retroactively as well. Where you managed to meet Corporal Dragon, who is the watchmaster of the city guard. He informed you of what had happened. It was kind of the same stuff that you had heard before. They had been seen attacking a storefront and then fleeing through the crowd. With a fairly decent insight check from Garv, you managed to discern that Nowhere wasn't lying about saying that he didn't do it, and something seems to be afoot, although you're not entirely sure what as of yet. Bail has been posted for 18,000 gold pieces, but you've also been told that you can take the edge off of that by helping them out with a rogue salamander that has stolen some books from the index library. You went on back to the Ring Ward district. You went back to your ship, reconvened with Asher, who offered you guys a potential job from one of his colleagues as a thank you for saving his life. And then you guys convened in the Ringwood district, so that you're going to meet back up at the corner of the coin collector. And I believe you three were about to split out to do some investigation.
Yes, we're off to two of the
while
bars.
River was hanging out with her brother.
Right, the first thing we need is a giant magnifying glass.
Currently, it's about 9:30. It's about 9:30 in the evening. You can see
One that the whole city can hold.
oh, inspiration.
Yeah!
You can see a lot of the storefronts are closed, but people are still kind of like wandering about, kind of like just enjoying their evening, going to the various bars. The three of you are currently stood just in the centre of the Ringwood district.
Cool. Quickly before we properly start, if you would like to support the stream, you'll find down below a donate button. If you donate £3, you can give a player or DM advantage or a player disadvantage. If you donate £5, you can give players or DM a crit 20 or players a crit fail. So yeah, thanks for your support. All the money goes back into this channel currently.
I forgot to do the Climax comment competition. This week's or last time's winner was Baby Bear 631.
Hey.
Thank you for
Baby
joining
Bear.
in, Baby Bear. Thank you for sticking around while we climaxed. I could probably say that less grossly.
You could, but we don't want you to.
Yeah. Why should I?
It's the only way now.
Yeah, this is session 10. Isn't
Session
that fun?
10.
Yeah.
Woo, session 10!
We did it.
Anywho, we should probably get those guys out of jail.
Yeah, most likely.
Right, so
We're off to pub
right, yeah,
to
that makes sense.
take a look around.
Oh,
see
we're
if-
going to look and see if
We get anyone
if there were like
celebrating.
groups of 3
Yeah,
or more men.
yeah. Any large
Any
tieflings.
groups of 3 or more men?
Yeah.
Well, no, we
it's
see
a-
How many groups of 3 or more people do we see?
It's a specific target. I don't know if we'll find them.
Yeah, celebrating specifically
Yeah.
is probably the key thing to mention there. So yeah.
Cool. Where are you going? Are you just doing like going around to all the bars or just the bars?
There were 2 that we were going to go to.
We were going to split up
Yeah.
and search for clues, I believe.
Mm.
And it was going to be you two and me and...
Yeah.
So there are 3 bars in the district you're currently in, which are the Strumpet's Betrothal, the corner of the Coin Collector, which is where you're staying,
Yeah.
and the False Gesture. The Gesture.
Are any of them brothels?
The Strumpet's Betrothal is.
I'm going to keep Scythus away from that
Oh,
place.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take the bullet. We'll go.
Let's go.
We have to go to a
Cyprus
brothel.
actually is not with you currently.
Oh, right,
As he
I see.
has wandered off to the library as he came up with a very good idea during Kane's session.
Oh, did he?
He
Okay.
did. He's asked for a book on like a Darwinism kind of book that just shows all of the mammals that exist, so he can turn into all of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I have told him that he's only seen pictures of them, so
Yeah.
that may be a bit off.
Fair. Alright.
Right.
He can turn into 2D versions
Yeah.
that don't move.
Can only like side
Static.
scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's becoming a 2D side scroll.
Oh, nice.
How? What?
What do? I move right?
Can we fight one enemy at a time?
Yeah. You come across Tiamat. I jump on her head. Yeah, she's dead.
So yeah, it's currently you 3 just kind of sit around in the ringwood.
Right.
Right. Let's,
If it's just the 3 of us though, should we each take 1 bar?
Yeah, probably.
sounds fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you alright, Scylla?
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
You should be alright.
This is a nice city
It's- yes.
compared to where we have been.
Probably about to get attacked in the street.
Most likely.
Probably.
If I do, I've got my flare stone
Yeah.
and I can fly away.
Yeah.
Half of our crew's just been framed for, like, theft.
Yeah, so let's go
So
without
let's
witnesses.
split up, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly happen.
Yeah, we're splitting the
So
party.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you've got the
First thing we'll do.
so you've got
Literally every member of the party is alone right now. This is fantastic.
So you've got the Strumpet's Betrothal, which is the brothel, the corner of the Coin Collector, which is the nicer bar in the district, which again where you're staying, and the False Gesture, which is a dive bar.
I'll take the dive bar. That seems like my cup of tea.
Okay.
I think you should take the posh bar.
Oh, me the posh bar.
Yeah, because you've got a lot
Oh,
of...
with this accent?
You've got a lot of chat, though. You're
Ah,
quite
yeah,
good
sure.
That
at...
accent doesn't have the same connotations
Yeah.
in this world.
You don't know that.
I don't know what connotations I have.
The environment I grew up in. Cool, yeah, I'll take it. Let's go.
Cool, and then to the brothel.
To the brothel.
Let's the 3 of you roll initiative, and we'll do it in that order.
First,
Roll on the birthday
dice.
dice. It's the best of the 3.
Cool.
7.
8.
Cool. So Fuaro at first. You've
Go on, run in.
got the shortest walk as you can see the entrance to the corner.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, take me some time to get there.
so you leisurely stroll over as you go on in through these kind of large double doors. You can see this big kind of circular room, various tables kind of scattered around. lots of people in here. You can see near enough every table is full. There's maybe a couple of seats free here or there. You notice a couple of people on tables kind of gambling. They're throwing dice, playing with cards. For small change, you can see all drinks in some cases. You can see representatives from the city, Pirates, Midas, kind of all scattered around here. Kind of the Pirates and Midas sat fairly far apart, as you would guess.
Sorry. What exactly were they accused of stealing again? Was it the money from the
Money,
shop?
yeah. No fruit or veg, just money.
Cool.
So
If you were stealing limes, you'd know it was rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it's a big
they-
open circular floor. There's a balcony up above, and you can see kind of opposite the doorway that you've come in up on the balcony on the second level. You can see a doorway with quite a large Goliath kind of leaning against it. Every now and again, someone will approach the door, give him something, he'll nod, open the door, and let him in.
Ooh. There are Aarakocras about in the city, aren't there?
There are indeed. You see one or two in here.
Do they appear to be flying around? Like, is it aerial?
They're not flying in the bar, but you've seen them fly around the district.
Okay. Right, I'll stay on foot then. Just milling through the bar, maybe heading to a staircase, looking up and about. Can I see a group of 3 to 4 people who look like either celebrating, have particularly expensive drinks, or are magical, like some kind of wizardy?
Make a perception check for me.
Cool. My perception's not great. Oh yes, let's spend that inspiration real fast.
Burn it to earn it.
Burn it too. Oh, it was worse. Good. That's a 4.
So you kind of like look around, and 2 groups catch your attention. You see one group that has kind of like a bigger pile of coin in the middle. They seem to be gambling kind of in the middle of a game of cards of some kind. You can see it's a group of 5 people. They don't seem to have any insignia on them. They seem like they might be from the city itself, just kind of playing cards. You can see it's mainly humans with a couple of elves there, and then you can see a small table of 4 as well. These appear to be kind of they look a little bit out of place in the bar. They're maybe like maybe a bit more noble status. Very fine clothes on. You can see there's a Aarakocra kind of sat there, that just kind of sat leisurely, kind of talking to 2 dwarfs and a human, and just kind of sat leisurely conversation. Although there's no like gold strewn about, but their clothes are fairly nice.
Okay. I'll go up to the gambling quintet.
Cool.
Just popping up. I was like, "Yeah, lads, room for one more."
As you kind of like go on over, you see as one guy kind of like slams his cards down, kind of like takes it over like quite a large pot of gold. He goes, well, I was just going to call it for the night, but I'm always up for winning more gold. You see this human gentleman, kind of fairly rotund, kind of belly kind of like sticking out, kind of like pushed up against the table. You see he's got a couple of empty tankards next to him, kind of like big, long kind of beard, kind of adorning the bottom of his chin, but otherwise other than that, clean shaven.
Yeah, I might as well. We certainly have a large pot here. Worth my shot.
Sure. You played before?
What game is it?
It's that one where you roll a d4 and then a d6 and then a d8, because that's the only card game I really know how to do quickly.
Yeah, why not? I figured it out. So D4, D8 and D6.
Well, it's been a fruitful week or so, I'll start the bet off at 60.
60. Yeah, why not?
So you do d4 first, and then there's another round of betting.
Okay.
If you want it.
D4.
You just bet all your money.
He bet it for me, but yes.
He goes. He doesn't play for now, so he
Okay.
checks.
Yeah, I'll put in. I'll up you.
Cool.
65.
Done.
Right.
That's that. And d6.
Can't wait for Fawara to get arrested.
He looks. He passes to you then.
I'll stand.
D8.
Get up from your chair.
Oh no. Put in another 10.
Yeah, why not? Hang on. What have I got?
Oh, 13. 1 of 4 and an 8.
What are you supposed to get to?
I have less than that.
Whoever has more.
I think I have about half of that.
You see, he takes the coin and kind of
Yeah.
breaks it in. And goes, unlucky friend.
Thank
Always
you.
see if you want to play another game.
Fair enough.
This week gets better and better. And
Well done. Yeah, that's a lot of money you got. Hard worker?
Usually, yeah. But this was more of a inheritance.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
That loss was my game. It's good to particularly care
Oh,
about
fair.
the person. So.
Shall I? I'll get you a drink.
Oh no, don't worry, it's on me.
Oh, alright.
What are you drinking?
Go on.
He kind of whistles, and you can see there's this smaller kind of barmaid, kind of like this shaggy kind of red hair that's been tied back, kind of freckles on the face. Half the woman kind of walks on over with a tray, puts down
Miss Millie.
2 drinks. Got shaking the arm. The gravy's been out for like 0.3 seconds, so it's gone back.
So it's solid, yeah. It's a puck.
Pass her a couple of gold, kind of.
Yeah. Hey.
Clinks.
Yeah. Drink.
Oh, what's your name, friend?
Fuaro.
Faro, nice to meet you. My name's Reginald.
Reginald, pleasure to meet you. So, if you don't mind me asking, who'd you lose? I'm assuming they've got some fun stories as well to talk of the dead.
Was an aunt.
An aunt?
Yeah, she raised me in the city.
Oh.
It was tragic. She was a bit of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. She was nice in my childhood, but kind of turned sour as she got older. But she knew how to spend her money, unlike me, so now money's mine for me to piss away as I like.
Well done. Can I insight all of that?
Go for it.
That's much more like it. Insight, that is 25. No, 23.
You feel like he's being honest, but overly honest, that he is bragging. You feel like this person hasn't probably seen this much money in one lump sum in their life. And you feel like maybe the people, you kind of look around the table at the other people here, and you get the feeling that maybe some of these aren't actually his friends, and they're people who have just kind of like noticed the coin, and he kind of
so me.
He kind of wants friends because he's splashing the coin about. It's kind of like a big night for him.
Okay,
but
but the aunt story checks out.
Yeah, the story seems genuine.
Right. Well, shame, but gain from what you can.
Exactly, silver linings and all that. Gold is gold at the end of the day.
Cool. Yeah.
R.I.P. Reginald's aunt.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'll just sort of chat for him while I'm finishing my drink, and then I'll probably wander off.
It's more general small talk. He's boasting and bragging and kind of doing that, and the more he gets drunk, the more it seems to come out. You see a couple of people around the table stand up and leave. Someone's kind of like a bit put off by him, but you see 2 of the people there stay.
Okay. Can I, perhaps when he's not looking, try and like nick a couple of coins?
Yeah, sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
Sweet. Yeah, that's not bad. Sleight hand 14.
He'll make perception at this as he is drunk. That's a crit fail. So you get a moment where he's kind of like up, kind of like spilling his drink, and you just quite easily manage
take the pile.
You managed to like take like quite a bit back.
Okay.
So what did you bet in that game? It was 75 each.
Yeah.
You get 150. You basically take what was from the game that he's kind of still kept off in one side. You kind of do that. Take off. As he looks round, you can see he doesn't even notice. Nice. He's absolutely blasted.
Cool. I'll just do that. Chill out. Well, who are these other gentlemen?
The other one was a Aarakocra with 2 dwarves and a human that was kind of...
Oh no, the people at this table.
No, that's the other people at the table.
Yeah.
Sorry. The other 2, the other 6, the other 3 seems to have got up and left. Yeah. The other 2 seems to be an elven gentleman as well as a human female. They seem around the same age-ish as him, kind of comparatively. Fairly reserved. See the elven lady, kind of very stereotypical, kind of beautiful features for an elf. Standard kind of common clothing. Again, kind of red hair, kind of pulled up into a bun. And the it's a human female. Yeah, sure. They're both elves now. Whatever.
Yay.
And then the elven gentleman kind of has this very short, kind of black, scraggly hair. Again, kind of beautiful features. Kind of these piercing gold eyes.
Nice.
And they're just kind of looking after their friend. You see, they were kind of looking after him, or you managed to swipe
nice. Cool. I'll leave them there and go to the other group.
Cool. So as you go on over, you see the 2 dwarves. They look remarkably alike. You're thinking twins. Both have these kind of like not long but mid-length braided black beards. Kind of like a smattering of hair, kind of in a kind of loose mohawk going down the back. The human gentleman seems to be dressed fairly well. Quite a nice kind of like bluish and gold doublet on. Kind of hair that's kind of like combed over and like pomaded to one side. Completely clean shaven. Has a very strong jawline. And you see this Aarakocra seems to be a falcon. Cool. You see kind of a plumage kind of like very carefully like kept backwards again, kind of like looks like some product has been used to kind of like smooth down the feathers. You see a suit that's again tailored very nicely and has holes in the back so where the wings kind of are resting just in behind.
Sweet. Male, I assume.
Yes, male.
Cool. I'll go up to him.
Yep.
So, do I know you?
I don't believe we've ever met before, no.
Where are you from, sir?
From the cradle.
Oh, you're from here. Ah, never mind then.
Ancestors from a little bit up north, but
Oh, wait, because I'm from up north.
Oh, literally like a day or two north.
Okay. Does it have a name, or...?
No, they're more of a nomadic tribe.
Oh, right.
Thought I'd fly the nest, so to speak.
No, can't blame you. Done the same. Oh, God, what's my town
It's very
called?
rare I get to use bird puns.
Yeah, I appreciate.
Yours was Pretera.
I'm from Pretera myself.
Yeah, I've never got there myself. I understand Arakok a ruler.
Yeah, lovely town. Wonderful views of the sea.
Love to get there sometime.
Yeah, feel free.
Anyway, how would
Avoid
I,
Dragonborn, they're scary there.
okay.
More than most.
Noted. How was it I could help?
No, sorry, I just thought I recognised you. So
okay.
thought I'd
Oh.
say hello if I did, but no, my apologies. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking one of the distilled ales. I believe it's an IPA.
Oh my. Well, I'll get you one if you want.
What does the I stand for in this world?
What does it stand for in the real world?
Indian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
It's on the NPAs.
NPM Midas.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, can I grab you one?
I wouldn't say no.
Right. Yeah, I'll go to the bar, get him one. Get one for myself.
Cool. It's
Pricey.
For ale, yeah, it's probably $4 a pint.
Okay.
Um,
I can do $8. I'll leave a tip
Nice.
because I'm a good customer.
Much appreciated. You see, it's the same halfling woman. It seems she's the only person working this floor. She kind of gives it to you, kind of put it back, and
Cheers.
kind of cheers it to you.
To Aaron Cocker friends.
Indeed, it's rare I see any. Most in this city.
Yeah. Well, I'm not from around here, so.
If you're looking for more, yes, about a day or so north, there's a druidic tribe of them.
Yeah.
It's a nice bit more primitive than you and I can tell by your clothes that you've embraced society.
Oh yes. Well, who wouldn't? The advancements it gives you.
Indeed.
Cool. Yeah. I'll just any insight on anything he said. Basically, just
Yeah.
see if I trust. Oh no. 6.
It's kind of hard to read. You can see he's very. He's definitely got some sort of like a wall up, just because you're a new person.
Yeah.
But he's been a little bit open so far. But yeah, you get the feeling he's quite headstrong. So just that alone kind of makes him a bit kind of hard to gauge.
Okay.
Initially.
Yeah. I'll finish the drink again. Just small talk for a bit, and then bounce on my way.
Yeah, as you chat, you again they seem to be talking mainly about just kind of like trade and stock and kind of like how their share prices are doing, if you will, and the various storefronts that they've invested money in. It seems these guys have maybe a bit of coin behind them, but yeah, it's a lot of money talk essentially.
Is there any? Can I have a look for sort of like an inn of like perhaps they need to transport goods, just to like say, oh, I have a ship. For a minimal fee, I can take on the job.
As you mentioned, that you see as one of the dwarven brothers kind of was. And where do you usually see? I've got some stuff that needs to be taken down to Brackenheim soon.
Brackenheim. Where is?
It's southeast of here.
Southeast. I'm not averse to going that way. I like to keep in, let's say, slightly freer waters.
Right.
But anywhere in that
It's a
region.
little bit closer to Midas, but it's still, I believe Brackenheim's still a free town.
Hey, great. Then what have you got in mind?
Well, it's just a couple of stocks of the ale that we brew.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Keep rubbing away from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I could potentially do business with you.
Yeah, we've got a buyer down there. He's already paid, so we just got to take it down. And if you're to do it quick, I'd maybe even throw in a cask.
Hey, I'd be game for that. When do you need a day by?
Well, I shouldn't be getting a raven arriving. What day is it? Tomorrow morning, actually.
Okay.
I believe I'll need it within the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, if we can touch base tomorrow, I mean, and if you can do me a cheaper cost than the bastards out trying to, money grab.
Oh, of course.
That'll be
How much are they charging you?
Well, I believe it's around a. Fuck, off the top of my head.
Oh, sorry.
I believe it's like a 10 to 12 day journey, and they currently charge 50 gold per day.
50 a day.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
protection.
taking your accent. Hey, apologies, friend.
Oh, it's fine. It happens all the time.
It does.
But yeah, they a lot of protection on that ship. But yeah, if you're willing to offer it a little bit less than that, I could certainly.
Well, I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Where are you staying, friend? Well, I assume you live here. But
yes, I'm usually in the middle sect, but tomorrow night if we meet me in the Ringed Knuckle, it's in bar in the middle sect. I'll tell them to let you in on the door.
Knuckle sounds good. I'll pass on by.
That'll be good.
Cool.
What's your name? Sorry.
Oh, Fuargo.
Farrell.
Cat
Nice to meet
Fuargo.
you. My name is Gruggan.
Groggan.
Yeah.
Pleasure. That's a hard one to say.
Grungan.
Grungan. Right. Well.
Grungan Drockseeker.
No. Cheers to you, sir. And yeah, just naturally find a way to lead the conversation.
You quite easily
Trip over the table.
There's a lot of talk. Of,
Just
like,
glass
stock
someone and
and
fly
trade.
away. Cool. Yeah. I'll maybe go up to the balcony and mill around there. Sort of like see what I can see.
Cool. So as you make your way up there and kind of begin taking in the
Yep.
surroundings, we'll jump to Nem.
Hello.
As you are headed over to the Strumpets Betrothal, you notice quite a nice storefront. It's kind of like a very nice. I believe I described this. I believe I described this building to Kate as well. Actually, it's like a Hollister shop, like a house that's built out of the. You can see like curtains, kind of like these kind of like silky red curtains, kind of hanging in the window, kind of these faint candle lights behind. And as you walk in, you just smell like just the scent of like rose petals and incense. It just smells really nice. You can see there's a woman there, kind of very kind of like tight but nice dress, kind of hair kind of cropped and kind of flowing down to about shoulder length. Seems to be a tiefling with these very small horns just protruding from her forehead. She kind of turns around to you, expecting them to kind
Hello.
of say, "Greetings."
Hello. I would like. Is there somewhere I can get a drink in here?
Indeed, there is. What would you like?
I would like. Just a rum, I think, for now.
She kind of like gestures in behind. You can see like tucked in behind the curtain. There's like a living room almost. You see there's kind of like lounges, chaiselongs. There's like pillows kind of scattered around the floor, and various people just kind of sat in various states of undress, kind of in kind of like silk bathrobes, stuff like that. Kind of like just drinking and eating. And you can see there's a bar towards the back with a kind of door to the left-hand side that every now and again you'll see a courier with food kind of come out of. As you go up to the bar, you can see a fairly well-dressed Orcish gentleman. He's quite large, looks a bit out of place here, but you see he's still got a very nice tailored, almost like suit on. And he kind of like turns around to you, see the hair's kind of like, again, kind of like swept back. Very nice, kind of like glasses bounce on the end of the nose. Rum, was it?
Please.
Kind of pours it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
First one's on the house.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you so much. How long have you worked here?
Going on 14 years.
Wow. Do you enjoy it?
It's good work. Good work.
I bet you must meet a lot of interesting people.
I do. That's why I've always stuck to bar work. You get talking to people, you learn interesting things, and get a little bit of an insight into their lives.
Interesting. Have you learned anything interesting today?
Roll a persuasion check.
So,
Not
bad. Persuasion, you'll say.
Like these
It's a
dice.
19.
Nice. He kind of looks around and kind of leans into you a little bit. Goes,
If you look in that corner over there, that is one of the higher ups. He's one of the funders for part of the docks. He's actually not just having one, but 3 affairs at the moment.
Interesting. Wow.
You see this man kind of like lounge back with his arm around one girl and his hand kind of on the leg of this kind of strapping kind of lad next to him.
Well, his secret is safe with me.
Yeah, you learn some interesting stuff coming through here. People tend to loosen up.
I'm sure. So, I'm just gonna have a look around and see if there are any like other interesting groups as well.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, I don't really
Whoa.
want that one, but that's...
Oh
First
no!
dice, no! It's a... Oh, what did you say?
Perception.
Perception.
Cocked throw.
It's 6.
As you look around, you
Oh no!
it's kind of like it's just a sea of just people again, kind of like lounging about. You see, there's maybe only about like 8 customers in here. Most of the people seem to be either working men or working girls, with the occasional kind of waiter going around and bringing people drinks. You can see it's mainly like upper crust kind of rich people in here, but you do see a couple of other people kind of that are maybe kind of more middle class, just kind of taking a load off. There's no one that really like jumps and stands out at you, but yeah, you get the feeling that there's quite a few with money in here.
I'm gonna say to the bartender, what is your name, friend?
Ogrex.
Ogrex. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, what brings you to the cradle?
I've got to be honest with you. I'm with a crew, but I'm looking for someone, for my brother.
Well, if you... Oh. I added that bit, yeah.
Yes. I don't know. Have you seen anyone who looks like me around at all, or?
Can't say I have. I see a lot of faces come through, and it's only when I get rumours like that one that they really stand out, I'm afraid.
I see. I don't know, I think maybe it's fallen into a group of, how can I say it? Less than kind, less than satisfactory kind of people, so...
Pirates?
Perhaps.
Rough bunch them, but can't knock them.
Do you get many pirates come through here?
Oh, plenty, yeah. Pirates, Midas, a lot.
I see.
They're all the same to me. But keep the pockets full, so meh.
I see. I mean, I don't know, if you mind me asking, in the last few hours, have you seen any groups that, I don't know, caught your eye at all?
Don't really get groups coming here, really. We have people come in and pay for groups. That's something a little bit different. But we had a couple come in earlier. I guess that's the most we've had to come in.
A couple?
Yeah.
And what were they like?
They were, they were nice. We talked for a little bit. I think they're from more the middle district, kind of splashing out for their anniversary, trying something new. Yeah, it's a good chat.
Good chat. I see. Okay.
Very good anniversary.
Yeah, it really does.
Very good anniversary.
What a good couple.
Okay.
Can we go find them?
Find them? What do
Get
they
them on the
look
ship.
like?
We want a couple on the
They're
ship.
like fun.
No, then one of them will die and it'll be so sad.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm going to thank him, and I'm going to go and sit down in an empty seat somewhere.
Cool. You sit down in an empty seat, and it's not a couple minutes before you see is this kind of very good-looking kind of dwarvish man kind of walks in over, clean-shaven, kind of
Clean
shirt,
shaven dwarf. Oh man.
What?
shirt unbuttoned, and you see he's also accompanied by another tiefling lady, kind of rouged skin, kind of this tail that kind of whips in behind her. Kind of both walk over, kind of cockishly, and just go, "Are you looking for any company tonight?"
Perhaps someone to talk to for a few minutes, perhaps.
We could definitely talk.
That's very kind.
He kind of looks at the tiefling, kind of snaps his fingers. She kind of walks on off to another desk, and he kind of sits down next to you and goes, "So, what do you want to talk about?"
Well, I don't know. Tell me about yourself first.
Well, came here when I was a young boy. Started by working in the dockyards, lifting. That's how I kind of got these, and kind of like deliberately kind of flexes.
I see.
And then someone pointed out that if I were to lose the beard, I could be quite a strapping gentleman. And well, flattery like that, I couldn't say no. Gave it a week here, and I was hooked. Been here about 10 years now.
Wow. Okay. You enjoy it, I see.
Indeed.
Mm,
Well, you got to kind of like this work if you partake.
I imagine. Do you get many interesting customers?
I've had a couple of lords and ladies in my time. One or two Midas. That was Midas captains. They were certainly fun.
Wow. Interesting. I mean, I'm a pirate myself, I have to say.
Interesting. Very nice.
Yeah. But I'm from Port Royal originally, so, you know.
That is very interesting. It's not often you get pirates from the capital.
No, I'm somewhat of a traveller, I must say. But I gotta be
Apart from
honest
in
with
this
you.
group.
Yeah. So we've only got 3.
I gotta say, I'm looking for someone. I don't know if you can help me, perhaps.
Well, I see a lot of people.
Hmm.
Who are you looking for?
I was looking for someone who maybe has recently come into some kind of money. I don't know if you've seen anyone recently, today perhaps.
Not had many new clients recently. We've
Got a few people who have a bit of cash on them, but no one that was new or caught my eye.
I see. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. What was your name?
likewise.
That's a hard
Thank
one
you
to
so
make up.
much, Jeff.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you. The thing is, I make up the look of the NPCs before I actually
So fine.
choose their names. I've got this whole list of NPCs like right here,
Amazing.
but I'm like, oh yeah, he's a dwarf. Furball. Ah, shit.
Okay.
Dwarf furball.
I'm gonna kind of stand up and maybe, I don't know, just actually, is there like a way to get to like the back room? I presume there are some rooms around.
Yeah, you can see there's like a staircase leading upwards to an upper floor that every now and again a client and one of the working people will go on up. So yeah, it seems to be the upper floor.
Okay, cool. What I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk out the back. And I'm gonna see. Is there a way to get like around the back?
So there's not like a back. There's three sides of the building. It's built right up against kind of like the inside of the stone wall. That is the inside of the finger. So as you kind of like do a perimeter of the building, you can see there are windows kind of on the top layer. Some currently with lights from inside. Some are currently blacked out. You see a few weird kind of silhouettes in interesting positions.
You know what I'm gonna do.
But, yeah, you can see none of the windows are open, but they're there.
Okay. Could I find somewhere to kind of like keep myself kind of semi-hidden, or at least like not like noticeable?
Yeah, you could easily find like a bench or like a part that you could just quietly sit in.
And I'm gonna send my raven up to the windows.
So
And
as you go on up to the window with the raven, can you make a perception check as well? See if you can see
Oh
Free
my.
ass raven.
through the glass. Of the
Oh,
window.
that's pretty taste.
I love these new dice. Perception, you say?
Yeah.
21.
So as you go on through, you see, you kind of do a perimeter, kind of go through a couple of the rooms. You see that 4 of them are being occupied. 3 of the rooms, you see it's the general revelry that is taking place here. Kind of you who choose to look for however long you wish to, and swiftly move on.
I'm
In
swift
the-
about it.
In one of the rooms, however, you see that there is not kind of a raucous
Party.
party going on. Instead, you see 2 people sat at a table opposite each other, and they're just kind of talking back and forth. You can't hear what they're saying, but you can see it's a fairly well-dressed Goliath gentleman. Seems to have a kind of greyish skin, lots of rings across the fingers, kind of lots of necklaces as well. And he's talking. He looks a bit of a frown upon his face, and sat across from him seems to be a fairly small figure. You see about the size of Mastella, but you see a draconic face and these kind of blue scales kind of curling back around. You see he's sat opposite a kobold who is also dressed in these very nice kind of robes, but you don't see anywhere near as extravagant jewellery, and they're just kind of conversing back and forth about something.
Interesting. And I can't hear any of what they're saying, no.
No, not through the window. You can see that they're talking, and you see you can definitely see that the Goliath gentleman has like a look on his face, like he's got a bit of a frown. He's like tapping his fingers. He seems frustrated, and the kobold seems quite calm, collected. Just seems to be talking, gestures quite a bit with his hands.
Okay. I think I'm just going to stake it out, to be honest. I might just watch the door and see if anyone new comes and whatnot. But I'll keep my raven up there just to see what's going on for
Cool.
now.
So as you kind of see the rest of the conversation, it carries on for about 15 minutes or so, where you see as the kobold kind of reaches into his robes and kind of pulls out quite a large book and kind of slides it across to the gentleman. He kind of like takes it, kind of looks at it. You don't see any kind of like titles written across the book. It seems to be this kind of like blank kind of blue leather tone. Kind of looks at it, kind of he does a few flick throughs, kind of slides it back to him. Goliath gentleman reaches into a pouch, kind of pulls out a sack, kind of plonks it on the table. The kobold looks through it. You see, kind of counts a couple of platinum pieces, and then puts it into his robe and disappears. Then you see as the Goliath gentleman stands up, goes to the door and exits. Kobold stays there for a couple of moments more. You see, he kind of draws a couple of sigils in the air, waits about 5 minutes, and then leaves.
Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting. That was cool.
Dude,
I like that sound. Are we learning things?
No, I'm
Maybe.
Ooh.
I'm watching people have sex through my raven.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, is what I'm doing.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Missed a couple of beats there.
Back down
Oh.
in Nem's eyes, does
Yeah.
the Goliath walk out the door?
Yeah, you see as you kind of like come back out, you see the Goliath is already like further down the street because he kind of the kobold like waited 5 minutes from seeing, so you can quite easily see this figure kind of walking and kind of like spiraling down towards the main floor of the market district, and you see as the kobold seems to be walking in the same direction, but they're clearly walking apart.
Okay.
You see as every now and again they'll walk past one of the guards, and one of the guards will just nod, and they'll nod back.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't know. I don't know whether to follow them or not. Yeah, fuck it, I'll follow them. But can I sneak after them?
Sure. Make a stealth check.
I will.
Oh,
It's
no.
not great.
Oh no.
It's a 3.
Cool. As they're kind of a bit apart, are you like mainly
I'll follow
following
the
kobold?
kobold, I suppose, yeah.
Cool. You're kind of walking as you go down a few streets. You see the kobold kind of like turns around, kind of like clocks you. Kind of carries on walking, turns around and clocks you again, and he just kind of shakes his head and draws a few sigils in the air, and he walks through a portal and dismisses.
Oh, magic.
Good. Okay, in that case.
There's magic in this game?
Oh shit!
No!
Okay, that's annoying.
The guy who turns into an
Yes.
octopus is a parlor trick.
I guess. I could try and sneak after the. Wait, was he Orcish? Did you say? No,
Goliath.
Goliath.
Big bloke.
Yeah, I'll try and sneak after him, but do it. Actually, you know what? Can I do? Can I use my mask of many faces
Yeah.
to like disguise myself?
Who is disguising himself as?
I don't know. Can I do it? Do I have to do it on people I know, or no? Can I just become like another kind of human?
Yeah, so you just change your look, male or female.
Male.
So you just are now a nondescript male human.
Cool. Non-script is good.
Cool. Make a survival check, see if you can track down the Goliath, so you get a bit far ahead.
So pretty
Low.
well. Pretty
And
well.
as you're walking through the streets, kind of in this kind of like disguise, you're following him, but he was quite far ahead of the kobold, and naturally has a much larger gait than the kobold. So yeah, you're looking through and you have no idea where he's
No,
going.
don't. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just go back to the brothel.
Cool. We'll jump over to Garth. So you head on to the false gesture. You see as there is a staircase, like there's an alleyway off an alleyway, and there's like a rough sign kind of hanging above it. And you see there's a staircase that leads down into a cellar. As you go in, you can see this is a fairly small bar. You're kind of like hunched as you come in.
We
you see
made a
that
mistake.
there's a bar that
No, we
runs
didn't.
that runs along the left-hand side, and a couple of like tables that have no more than 2 seats, kind of on the right-hand side. It's a dingy bar. You can see there's kind of like various stains on the floor, kind of every now and again a drip of water will just like run down the wall. No idea where from, as they don't have plumbing in this world.
Just sweat.
You can see there's
It's like motion.
Condensing. Oh.
a couple of older gentlemen kind of sat at the bar, kind of drinks kind of half full, they'll be topped up every now and again. And you can see kind of midway through the room, kind of blue cloaks kind of hung over the back of chairs, 2 Midas gentlemen just kind of sat kind of drinking, having quiet conversation. Behind the bar you can see this kind of older red dragonborn, kind of has quite a large scar going from the back of his head kind of round down to the front of his face. Kind of walks over, you see he's currently washing a glass. And just kind of goes,
As it.
"Alright, what can I get you?"
What's the largest ale that you sell?
About that big, but I could just rip the top off a cask for you if you don't care about dirt.
Do I look like a guy that cares?
Nah, you don't.
How much?
For the cask, 15.
15 gold. Yeah, sure, why not?
Kind of pulls up like one of the mini like you know like the casks people get for festivals.
Yeah.
That kind of like plops it up. You see, he literally just gets like this crowbar and just like pries open the top. You see a bit of the wood chips kind of fall into it, and he kind of kind of picks them out with his fingers, slides it over to you.
Thanks. Take a swig. Is it nice?
No.
You're new in town.
Yeah. Came in on the HMS Slake ship.
Good name for a ship.
It's a good ship. Now I'm currently in the business of locating people.
Oh, right, bit of a bounty hunter. Diviner. Nah,
Somewhat.
you don't look like a diviner.
I like to think that my purpose is divine.
What?
Though.
What god you serve?
Fulmar, the Storm King.
I think I've heard of him. Not my cup of tea, honestly, but to each our own, I guess.
This world has tea, it's canon.
Not my
Got,
cup of soil.
Got a dime a dozen in this world, so yeah, fair play.
Are you?
In this world.
Are you a religious man?
This man's aware of other worlds.
A little bit I'll pray every now and again.
And who do you worship?
Tiamat.
All right. Rough times you're having.
I don't know what you mean.
Neither do I. That was Elliot's knowledge, not. Yeah. Is Tiamat dead?
Not in this timeline.
Okay.
In Faerun, yes.
Okay.
Killed that bitch.
Right. So you wouldn't have happened to see a group of people, probably around like 3 or 4 people. Don't know what race or anything, but coming in here looking like they had more money than they possibly used to if they were regulars, or someone coming in here spending a lot, celebrating.
He kind of looks down the bar at like the 4 people that are in room. There's
Slim pickings.
Newest people we've had coming, those two over there.
and he points towards the 2 Midas gentlemen.
We're just dancing with money. Like,
Yeah.
we robbed the vegetable store.
Right. Well, I don't think that's them.
But sorry I couldn't help, but yeah.
That's all right.
I'll
Not
keep
your fault.
I'll keep my good eye out.
All right. What happened? If you don't
Oh,
mind
it's just
asking.
got into a fight when I was younger. Got hot me with an axe.
Oh, you took an axe to the face.
Yeah, pretty gnarly. I'm not.
That is gnarly.
That's so
I'm not fighting. He
metal,
took it a
man.
bit too far. So I came up and was just
What the
out,
fuck?
out of nowhere, just went straight for the fucking eye.
Right.
You just didn't react.
It's from the back
What
to the
happened?
front of his head.
It's,
Did it like cleave all the way down to here?
Big X.
Nice.
Is it still in
Good
his
job,
head?
mate.
No, it's not.
You must be a tough cookie.
Oh, I'm alright. Like I said, I can't fight, but I can take a punch.
Mm.
Don't. That's not an invitation. We've had that
It
before.
wasn't a punch, that was an axe.
Uh,
I'm alright, I just happen to be immortal, you know.
I'm actually too, Matt.
I guess I'll stick with this world until it inevitably burns into a husk.
Right, well,
I'm the undying vessel of an eldritch god far beyond your comprehension.
just sort
What'll
of
it be?
backing off with my cat.
oh, inspiration again.
Yay.
So good.
Right, well, I think we're pretty much done here.
No worries, well, if you need another drink.
And I'll go sit, like, as close as I can to the Midas guys and just kind of eavesdrop on what they're
So
saying.
you can get the table next to them. We'll kind of move your back to them at
Yeah.
the bar, either or. Make a perception check to see if they're kind of having a low conversation, but they're not like trying to be overly secretive.
Perception 15.
Cool. Yeah, you managed to get a few snippets of the conversation. You see as one of them's a human gentleman, kind of like brownish hair, kind of a bit of stubble kind of showing through. Looks like he's kind of been at sea for a while. Looks a bit rough. The other one seems to be a little bit better dressed, but doesn't seem like a captain status as well. Is a halfling man, kind of sat kind of on a couple of books on top of the chair. And saying, well, the halfling gentleman's talking. Well, if we're heading back to the port next, it's quite a long journey. We've got all the supplies. We're probably passing by one of the other traders as we go back, so we can always restock up en route. And the other gentleman kind of replies, we've got enough coin on the ship. Surely we can just dip in, buy some stocks for the crew. That'll be fine. And then on the way back, if we hit a pirate ship, that'll make up for whatever we spend. Well, we can't really risk that. If we don't come across anything, then we get into port and we're down coin, and that's not going to be too good for us, really. And it's kind of travel logistics they seem to be talking about.
Do I catch the name of their ship at any point?
They don't seem to mention it, as they
Okay.
both obviously know what ship they're talking about.
How long do they? I'll wait for about like 10 minutes. Do either of them like leave or?
You see one of them goes up and gets like another round. Goes down. It seems like they're just sitting, and the conversation after about another like 15-20 minutes turns a bit more casual.
Okay.
Just kind of about the city itself, kind of what a great city it is, and it's like one of their first times here, so they're just kind of doing general chit chat.
Once I started talking about that, I probably would have just finished my drink, headed back, and gone back to the probably the coin collector.
Cool. So you all eventually reconvene. So for brevity's sake, that
Before I come back, I did want to do one thing.
yes, of course.
I wanted to check with the owner of the building that I'm in, the hotel place.
Yeah.
If anyone that isn't like a usual kind of guest has checked in. So obviously, if you're rich, you might want to get some nice lodging.
Just kind of go through her books. No. The only people out of the ordinary are yourself and your brother.
Has he not been staying here the whole time he's been here?
Oh shit! Yeah, of course he has. It's been 2 years. Well, it was your brother, but yeah. So maybe that's the person. It's you that come in.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No worries. Thank you for your help. Have a good day.
Okay. Likewise. Well, have a good night.
That's the one.
Time's weird.
It is, especially when you're on 3 separate sessions. All
Yeah,
take place
yeah.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
that was
sorry.
fun.
Yes.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh,
So you-
so you've not been staying here for 2 years?
So yeah, you all
That was a massive plot development. It's like, he hasn't been? Where's he been?
Well, yeah. All of a sudden, I was like, hang on a minute.
God knows. So you guys, it gets to about 10:30ish.
Right.
10:30 pushing 11. You all eventually you see as Garv is walks in, followed shortly by Nem. If assuming you dropped.
I am Nem again.
And then followed by
I'm
River
keeping
as
that
well.
one.
You see as they kind of reconvene.
Cool. Nothing.
I followed someone down the street. They were definitely magical,
Oh, okay.
but I lost them.
Ah.
What kind of magic? Could you tell?
He created, well, I was following him and
Okay.
I must have been too loud. He noticed me and he created a portal and walked through the portal.
Created
and I
a
lost
portal?
him.
That's
Yes.
some high level stuff.
Yes. And I watched them in the window actually. I was looking in the window of one of the rooms upstairs and he was talking. I was a kobold gentleman and what's the fucking word? Goliath. And they were having a heated discussion and then they exchanged some money for a book.
Oh.
And then they left separately.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. Anything for you, Gav?
No, I didn't.
Hmm.
I'm like writing on like a big stone tablet.
Texting.
Where'd you get that?
On quartermaster's chambers.
Oh,
They're not interesting to you.
okay. I'll ignore that. Yeah, no, all I got was a man whose aunt died and got a lot of money out of it, and an Aarakocra who isn't where I'm from. But I did get a potential job for shipping
nice.
some casks of ale.
Oh, nice.
About
Oh, nice.
how long? That 12 days travel was it?
Yeah, 10
About
to 12. Or something
10 to 12 days
All right. Well,
from here.
I also heard some not interesting, but I guess noteworthy stuff from the 2 Midas guys that were in the bar that I went to.
Oh, go on.
They were sounding like they were going out and not actively, but definitely trying to find a pirate ship to attack, as they seemed to be running low on something, or they'd been trading and they needed some extra gold or something.
Well, I mean, can't blame them doing the same thing in their position.
No,
Did
I
they-
just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, fair
Did
play.
they mention a planned route at all, or?
They were headed. They did mention where they were
Port
going.
Royale.
Yeah, Port Royale.
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
Up
let's can't talk much about that.
Can't be going that way.
No, let's
No.
please no. Not yet.
No.
When we've got the Armada, then
Oh
we'll,
yeah,
when we're sieging the town.
We're talking about this very loudly.
Yeah.
I'll need.
When we take out all of Midas.
I will need to go there before that.
Oh, okay. can't think of much. Yeah, that magic fellow. I like the idea of that. That's interesting.
Yes, I think perhaps it's the only lead we have at this time, but I don't know. I only saw the direction that they both went in, but I lost the kobold.
You said they were in a brothel though.
Yes.
So presumably they would have had to. They have a bookkeeping system at the brothel.
You know, it's
I don't know if you do
they
that at
must
brothels.
maybe for discretionary
Yeah.
reasons, perhaps not. But I find it interesting that they could have the room for themselves without engaging in any
Anyone
activities.
there who might know about them?
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Yes, the bartenders seem to know a lot.
Ooh.
So, and as well, there was an interesting fellow there who the bartender informs me is having 3 affairs, and he's very, very high up in the chain.
Oh my.
Apparently.
Let's
Blackmail him.
yeah, I was going to say.
I was going to say, for
Forget this
blackmail
jailing
means-
situation. Let's blackmail this guy and just get the bail money from him.
I love it.
Perhaps. So, I don't know. Maybe we could go and find them out. I see what direction they went in. So,
Aye.
and as well, I noticed that a lot of the guard seemed to know them as they were walking down the street. So,
Okay.
Oh,
That way,
that's annoying.
that's interesting. I like that. That's a fun one.
Is there a guard nearby?
Not in the bar, but if you were to leave, you could literally find one patrolling.
Yeah.
Anyone in this bar?
Doesn't seem to be any guards in here. You
No,
see-
not guards, as in people who have like that may fit our bill.
That's the bar you were in.
No,
you
that's
said.
yes, the bar you were in.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, have I spotted anyone else in the town?
Not really. No, you see,
Okay.
you see a couple of groups have come in, but none of them have had enough coin, or you've seen like a lone person kind of come in that had a bit more coin, but nothing
Okay.
that kind of
How-
fits the description that you're looking
Could
for.
I have like eavesdropped anything about that door that people keep going through?
If you posted up on the balcony, you would see that definitely it's quite a few more. Yeah, actually make a perception check. See if you can kind of get a glance. Through the door.
Oh, nice. That's a 19 plus whatever. Perception?
Yeah.
20 on that.
You see, as they people are walking up, they seem to be dressed in much nicer clothes,
Okay.
and seem to have quite large coin purses with them. They seem to hand a couple of coins, and they seem to have like a sheet of paper that they hand to the Goliath that he looks at, gives the sheet of paper back to him, takes the coins, opens the door. And as you open the door, you can see through there. There seems to be a couple more tables set up. It seems to be like a back room, kind of higher stakes game.
Ooh, okay. There's a backroom gambling room over there, by the way.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah. I know. I find it. I doubt our quarry would go right away to selling their, giving away their money in gambling. I think they'd spend it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and find a guard.
Yeah, easy enough. You go out, you find he's in the general kind of bronze kind of breastplate and sash.
As I'm going out, actually, I guess before I go out, I'm gonna write a little note that just says, "Meet me at the coin collector at midnight," and stuff it into. Would I have like just like a spare coin purse or
Yeah.
something? Stuff it into a spare coin purse with like 5 gold pieces. Would you have given me a description of the kobold that you?
Yes.
Cool. And I'll go up to the guard and I'll say, alright mate, I was in the area near the Strumpets,
Betrothal?
Strumpets betrothal earlier, and I was by the door, just like hanging out, seeing the wares, and you know what.
Yeah.
And this this kobold gentleman, I think he was, came out. Seemed like quite a fancy chap for a kobold at least.
Gorgeous.
And he dropped this coin purse, and I was just wondering if you'd happen to know him, and you could possibly return it to him.
Yeah, I think I know the one. I could get back to him quite easy. No worries, thank you. Honest citizen.
Right, I'll do my best. And I'll head back in.
Cool. Yeah, you do so.
Right, well, there's a chance he might be here at midnight.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Exciting.
Unless the guard tries to steal the
Yeah, just the guy just takes it.
The guard turns up at midnight like, hello?
I got your note.
I haven't been propositioned this way before. This is
Isn't that in an hour?
Hour and a half.
About an hour and a half. Yeah.
Okay.
God, he's got to fucking peg it to get to that guy to give him his coin.
Yeah,
purse.
but the guy
Just
can
goes by.
teleport, so he doesn't have to do a lot.
Oh yeah, he can just fuck
Yeah.
on with it. Yeah. Well, we've only been searching this one district. They could have gone further afield as well.
And then we kind of stay here till midnight now.
Oh yeah,
Check.
you do.
Although we got an hour. We got an hour.
Hour and a half. how easily can I get to a different bar in a different district?
So the easiest ones to get to will be either the upper district or the lower district, which are either side
Lower.
of this
Upper
one.
district's where I was, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
Lower district is also where we're looking for the salamander.
It is, so that'd be a good time. Yeah, lower district then.
Cool, yes,
I don't want to get into anything that's going to take us through to midnight, though.
No, well, I mean, I can fly over pretty quick, so I could just go scout out a bar, see what I can find over there, and come back.
Fair.
Sorry, one sec.
I did a brief check of the upper district. Well, one main hotel.
Oh, anything?
No.
No. This is an interesting one. And... Oh, God. What do we do?
Unless we find these people, how are we going to get our friends out of jail, you know?
Kill a salamander, or capture one, whatever they want.
We could do that, we've got half an hour.
Yeah, there you go. We can quickly get that done.
That's probably my next port of call if we can't find these fuckers.
I would,
After
like
that.
I would like to go to bed at some stage, but
At
in
some
the morning,
Yeah,
perhaps.
that'd be good.
Can I have another scout? Yeah. No, I've already looked at this bar recently. I guess, yeah. How close is the nearest? How quickly do you fly over?
To fly, you could probably get to one of the lower bars in about 15-20 minutes.
Cool. I can fly over, hang around for half an hour, come back.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Right.
I'll see, I'll stay.
See you later. No, yeah. Fly away.
You've got a choice of two bars,
Okay.
so either the digit of the broker or the right call.
Do I assume I know nothing about them? Digit broken. What's the other one?
The right call.
The right call. Oh, the right call.
Definitely
That
said
seem-
the right ball.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I heard.
I think the right call is the right call.
Cool.
I really wish I had friends.
As you,
Anyway.
as you go on in, you can just see as you like fly through the
Who's
lower
this guy?
district. It's a much more run-down district than anything else you've seen here. Like it's kind of wooden shacks that kind of go together. You can see a couple of homeless people kind of on the street as well. But as you kind of go through the main kind of promenade through this lower district, you go into this bar. It kind of has the sign there. It's fairly nice for the district that it's in, and you see this bar is near enough dead. Like you see. There's a gentleman kind of over in the corner, kind of like hood up, just kind of like pipe in front of him. His face is kind of like shadowed. We've got a book on the table that he's just kind of like looking at. And you can see there's a gentleman behind the bar, kind of like just leaning against it, kind of sees you walk in, just kind of eyes you up as you kind of walk up, kind of leans forward.
It's really sad.
Stretches a bit. As he stands up, he's quite a large gentleman, about 7 foot or so, kind of a flat kind of nose, palish blue skin, just a fur bulk,
Oh.
kind of like curly hair. Just goes, "Hello, friend. What can
Hello.
I get you?"
You got a rum?
Indeed, we do.
I'll have a rum.
Kind of pours out like a small kind of like glass of rum.
Cheers.
That'll be a gold.
Slide it on over.
You see as he kind of like wipes off the top of the bottle, kind of takes a nip himself, kind of corks it back up and pops it back.
Quiet night?
Yeah, don't tend to get much traffic through.
No.
More for the more fancy bars.
Oh, I can imagine. But this is, I like this. Quiet and quaint.
Yeah, some people do. We can't just still through that.
Oh, yeah.
Just one little time.
He's ominous.
Yeah.
They call him Strider.
Yeah. So what made you open this bar?
Well, people need a drink. Especially the poorer folk. They can't afford the nicer bars in the other districts. So thought to myself, you know what? We'll do cheap, affordable drinks, and the weekends tend to pick up a bit more. But yeah.
Hey. Yeah, he is.
Fantastic.
Well done, yeah.
How did you know from that?
That's his
got a
purple
very
voice.
specific
Dan's purple
file.
voice.
Oh, no.
Well, very good of you. You're doing a lot of service. What's your name?
My name is Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Jackson.
Let's find him around the city.
I assume his middle initial is D, and his last name is Weatherspoon.
D. Jackson Weatherspoon. My favourite pub.
Well, yeah, more power to you. And finish the drink. And once I have done so, head on my way.
We've basically just accidentally done a pub crawl.
Yeah, I've done
you step behind.
Separately.
Yeah.
Do it again.
That was entirely not helpful, but lovely. Let's go the other one.
Cool. So as you flying over to the digital broker, you see this bit more. This is a bit more on the inside country pub in vibe.
Oh,
But you
nice.
can see again, it's still kind of like the lower class kind of people kind of in here.
You get roast dinner.
Yeah.
Couple of
Sit by the fire.
As I walk in, everyone turns and looks at me, and someone on the banjo, ding 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 ding. Oh,
Record scratch.
everyone kind of looks at you kind of in your nicer clothes and your cloak. You see all the kind of working class people kind of look at you kind of. You get a few eyes. There's a few people kind of shake their heads to go back to their
I
drinks.
stopped the cloak billowing. Yeah, anyone fit in our magical groups of 3 that seem rich or celebrating?
You take a look around. There's definitely no magical people in here.
No
Just from what you can see about like the most gold you kind of see is again you see a couple people kind of like playing dice on one table, but there seems to be about 5 gold made up of copper and silver kind of in the centre. But yeah, you see that there's not a lot of people celebrating or with a lot of money in here.
I'll just leave.
You see as the bartender's expectantly and then as you kind of go back out.
Yeah. So I thought someone I knew was here.
Oh, no, it's alright.
So I'll wait outside for him to turn up.
Of course, no worries.
Cool, thanks.
Sprint out.
Run.
Flies through a window.
It's that clip of Hitler jumping out the window from Age of 5.
I'll just head back to the original bar.
Cool. Yeah, so you go on back. It takes you about an hour or so to kind of like just fly around, kind of look at the bars, go between the two, and then get back. You don't see anyone new coming. You see people start to filter out. However, as it hits about midnight, Garth, you feel something enter your mind.
Oh no.
A voice comes in and just says, "Now this was not my coin purse. What is it that you want? I do not know you.
Can I have the gold back?
I'm not from." That kind of comes in. Is that all you're saying?
No. Right, well, I was hoping we could talk face to face.
I'm afraid that I have far more pressing matters to look into. Why would you need to talk face to face? I don't even know you. This is your first time in the city.
Right, no, it's not, first of all. I've been here before.
Interesting.
So 1-0 to me. My turn. Do you know anything about a robbery that took place here in the city, in the Middle District, where some people robbed a fruit and vegetable stand?
Do you have any information about this robbery?
Yes, it took place today. They robbed a fruit and vegetable stand, and there are 3 of my friends currently in jail for a crime they did not commit.
Can I hear him saying this?
Yeah, can we hear this?
You can't. You see his. Actually, yes, you can.
Me and Trevor are like, there's something wrong with
You
that.
see his dad talking like that.
Oh, there's someone in my head.
And he's like, yes, I know.
There's a
Is it
pause.
the cult?
It says, "Yes, we know that
Do you
people,
know that? Do you know the Raven Queen?
but some of the logistics don't add up. But do you have any information that we don't?"
Right, well, the one guy, if you look into his mind, you'd know that he's a pacifist. And the description of the crime said that he punched someone in the face. Which,
Yes.
that's not like him. And also, they have a pony that they take everywhere with them. I know that sounds weird, but there wasn't a pony during the crime. So, like, those 2 things together, that's like a case, at least.
He was the getaway
I
vehicle.
picked up on such things, but people lie about pacifism all the time. Interesting.
No, he's the genuine article.
Well, I'm.
I know, because I'm extremely violent.
Well, they came in on your ship, I believe, as well. The HMS Swag ship.
That's the one.
Yes.
Oh, you mean... do you know who the real perpetrators are?
As far as I'm aware, the real perpetrators have been caught. There are just a few irregularities around the situation that I'm trying to straighten out, but you've not given any information we don't already have, or nothing that has piqued my interest further.
How about
So-
the fact that
Make something up.
I am a wanted man, and so is Nowhere. So why would a man who is wanted by Midas commit crimes in a city where there are a lot of Midas people, thus drawing attention to themselves?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Put that in my
Go
ass.
on, lad.
Yeah, wow, that was.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
I got nothing.
Can I gift him my inspiration?
In the rules, yes.
Yeah, you can do that in the rules, so yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Slightly better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Persuasion. That's a 6.
Why indeed? Something we're waiting to still straighten out, but it seems fairly cut and dry. I'm afraid, seems you have done naught but waste my time currently. With that, I wish you a good evening, sir.
Wait. What if I did you a favour? We could make an arrangement for, not necessarily their release, but if you were willing to assist in helping to find the real, who I believe the real perpetrators are, which is not them, I'd be willing to do something for you.
You're already doing something for me. And then the feeling seems to leave your head.
Well, that went nowhere. I described the conversation to the group at large. Fuck, I stole my money too.
Okay. What do you think you meant by you are already doing something for him?
I quite literally have no idea. Unless he works for the city and the salamander thing. He might be just a city noble that... Because he seemed to know quite a lot about the crimes.
Yeah,
so.
he seemed involved.
He kept
Well,
saying
you know.
we, and you said.
Yeah.
He said.
I'm a
He
little
did.
bit apprehensive about the fact that you told him you were a wanted man.
If he saw inside my head, he already knew that.
That's
Yes.
valid. It's going to be a thing, isn't it?
Right.
Okay.
Well, he's certainly involved, like maybe some form of crime
Yeah.
relations.
PI.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
Not, maybe not P, because he was already involved with the case. So
P
the
for
one else was
public.
like, yeah. Oh, there you go. You solved it. Well, we could. That sounds like something we could look into. See if we can find this gentleman. Now we know more. Now we know he's involved in crime in some aspect of the fact that he investigates. He's involved with this case, and the guards know him well enough that they can get a wallet to him wherever he is in the city within an hour and a half.
Yes.
My theory is that he's somewhat of a high up in the city. I don't know in what regard, but right.
Either way, not our dude. As in, didn't do the crime.
Don't
No.
think he did the crime, unless that was a very clever.
Double.
Already
Mindfuck.
helping me.
We're really not doing a lot. We're not really helping anyone.
That's
No.
what I think it must be the.
That's kind of our shtick, though. That's nothing
That's
new.
true, yeah.
The crew of the SS flagship, helping not many people.
Do not a lot.
Helping a handful.
Helping a handful when it's convenient.
Is that like your tagline, like your...
Oh yeah, no, I did. That's what we scream when we charge into battle.
That helps.
No, we're Asda.
Would I know anywhere in the city where there would be like a cleric or something?
You've been here before. Make a intelligence check.
Where was that?
That was 19.
You know, it's not a very like while religion's not like prohibited here. There's no like dedicated temples per se, but you know that clerics going to be slim pickings. You can find people that worship gods quite easily, but yeah, there's no like temple or church.
Fair enough. Well, shoot my shot. Anyone in here a cleric? High level or powerful clerics, preferably.
There's 2d10. Got a general crowd going
Yeah, there's
around.
5. Yeah.
You don't tend to. No one seems to pipe up.
Worth a shot.
They're crawling over each other to get to us. Me, I'm the cleric.
Are you asking for a cleric for Zone of Truth?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. If we level up, I can get Zone of Truth.
Well, let's quickly kill some
Where's the
fuckers.
nearest forest full of boars?
Respawn
Rivers
5 seconds
a
into
week,
it.
like I know
Back,
that now.
like boar skins all over you, like blood on your face.
It's been a harrowing week.
The city is built up against a forest, so you could go and kill boars for the next 10 sessions.
That's very dull for me.
That's,
As much as I want Zone of
I
Truth.
remember when we first started Nifty, my one request is we do 10 sessions of boar killing for maximum content.
As long as
value.
we describe it like in insanely.
Oh, we do
We have to-
combat. Yeah, we
You're not allowed to repeat the method of killing.
Yeah.
For 10
On the
sessions.
floor, you find a boar skin as well as 2 gold.
They collect 10 boar eyes. They drop every third boar.
We kill them all. Like, this one has no eyes either.
How is it fighting me?
He had eyes until he died.
Yeah, where did they go?
They evaporate. They actually melt upon death.
Ah. Why did it have to be melt boars that we were hunting?
That's canon in Kal'Himaar now.
Yeah, boars
Melting
melt.
Well, only the eyes.
Pork doesn't exist in this world. It can.
It's only
Only
a
Only
soup.
long.
Only in puddle form, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a soup.
Kill it through a puddle of pork? No.
If you fry it, you can get it to kind of like a sausage.
Just like a
Oh,
dish.
God.
It's like a pork
You
pancake.
do like scrambled eggs.
It's like
pork.
pancake.
Oh.
Oh god.
No.
Yeah, that's grim.
Grizzle.
Right. I guess probably next port of call is find this salamander then.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else we
It's
can
something
do.
to do, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe if he's got like crime links, he might know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
Oh, we can ask him. Maybe he did it.
Blackmail a salamander.
Yeah.
When you say salamander, just is that an actual salamander, or is a salamander like a word?
They're like a
thing?
snake person, but like with a human upper half, and they're
Oh, okay,
fiery
right,
as
cool.
fuck.
Because I thought it was literally a lizard, and I was like,
Kinda.
they're like they're humanoid. The
yeah,
way they look
as
in,
in like what a
the way they look
salamander is
in
in
D&D.
our world.
yeah, they look
I'll,
like
I'll bring up a
yeah, they look like a humanoid salamander.
That's cool.
But is fiery.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Sounds great. Let's go.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want one of those.
Yeah, they're cool.
pretty
They're cool
intense.
shit.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
You can't see it because phone screens don't show up.
No.
Just Google
Check
D&D
my paper.
salamander. You'll
Do
see
it.
what we're
They're
seeing.
really cool.
They're dope as hell.
Let's go kill it.
So yeah, are you going now or are you bunking up for the night?
If I had loads of money, I probably would gamble it, but I can't afford to go in that room. Shall check?
I don't know how we're going to get in.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think they might be in there?
Might be anywhere.
Yeah.
How much money generally would people gamble in a room like that though?
Thousands.
Yeah, more than we've got.
I've
Yeah.
already got that much.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Sleep.
Where would you go if you had lots of money? Noble District. Spend it in a fancy place.
True. That's
I
why I
could-
checked the hotel I'm in.
Yeah, do that. There are bars up there. We can quickly
Do that.
go have a look out.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you.
Alright.
I'll fly out quick.
I'll
Anyone else want to run?
run.
Yeah, I'll go
quick.
with you.
Might
Yeah.
as well.
Right, let's try it out at least.
Alright.
Yeah, cool to the Noble District.
Yeah. As you go back, you quite easily leave far of the way because it's the place that you're staying at.
Yep.
You go to the Ring Knuckle. You see that the bar is kind of started being packed up for the night.
Damn
But you can see the same woman, the same elderly elven woman that
Mhm.
kind of checked you in, is still kind of there. You see she's kind of like wrapping up, getting ready to kind of be let off her shift, so
Mhm.
someone else can come in. Which kind of sees your approach with the guest and kind of just nods to you and carries on writing something.
Oh,
down.
is my brother in the bar?
No, it doesn't
Oh,
seem to be.
thank God. Okay.
Any other bars in the district?
It's just the one in Noble District because
Oh,
the
wow.
majority of the Noble District is the large Colosseum that kind of
Okay.
that is the Colosseum / amphitheatre.
Okay, well this was
What's going on at the Colosseum / amphitheatre?
Nothing currently. You see there is a opera on tomorrow night.
Ooh.
They're performing a trio of opera singers.
Look,
Well-
well, scummy magic people in the audience of the opera.
yeah, there we go.
Thieves love opera.
Yeah. Oh, I found. Oh, wait, sorry, that's never mind. Let's go to bed.
So you can then fight a salamander?
Let's go fight a salamander.
Alright.
We're gonna go to the ship and sleep.
Yeah, we could go back to the bar, have a nice bed for once.
I'll sleep on the ship.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back to the ship. See how that's going.
Cool. So yeah, so you've got your place.
I'll stay in my room,
at the
yeah.
ship.
See you tomorrow.
Cool. So
See you in the morning.
Stella join you at the ship as well, and you find them already asleep. You as you go on, you see as kind of like sat up on deck is Iqlal. He's kind of there, just sat, kind of looking up at the stars, and kind of sees you come on and goes, Captain.
Oh,
Master.
how's the day been? Anything of note?
Still no sign of Eric. He's not come back yet, seen him yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
How's Eric?
He just vanished.
He just
for a
went
while.
off.
Yeah, we forgot about him.
Yeah, we
Really?
entirely forgot that was an issue.
He went
yet.
missing. Actually.
He also may have been the one that did the crime. That was a theory that was going around.
Oh
So,
god,
yeah.
we completely
What do we know about
Possibly.
Eric? I generally don't remember him at all.
He's the human male. He was one of the first. He was the person you hired with Clash, like out of the first lot that you hired in real
Oh,
life.
he was just one of the ones that
Yeah.
didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, okay, that's
He,
what I
he was like
remember.
Oh!
he was like the two that didn't
He
die.
was the two!
Nice. Oh, okay, yeah, he seems suspicious.
Yeah, I forgot.
Two that didn't die. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'll say to you, Clara, if you want to go and do anything now, you're relieved.
Oh, probably just get in bed. Was there anything else on the other three? Well, four. Forgot Fames is actually a person.
Got a couple of leads, but nothing concrete. But tomorrow we spent getting them sorted.
Fair.
See if we can find Eric while we're out as well. Possibly tied into it.
Well, it's definitely most trouble we've ran into when I've been to the cradle. So.
Hi, yeah, this is.
Have you been to the cradle many times before?
Many times, yeah.
You wouldn't have ever heard of anything like this happening to other ships, would you?
No,
Or a magical kobold that ringing the bells. Don't roll high, you bitch.
pretty sure one of the leaders of one of the districts is a kobold, but I don't know if there's any relation.
There we go.
Could it be
Sounds
the
related.
district?
Good. Well done.
Do you know what district?
No, I was don't really pay attention to the upper lot or the leaders unless. Yes. No.
I
Okay.
really like this guy.
Oh yeah.
He was a good hunter.
Which one's this again?
Sapphire Beard.
Sapphire Beard.
Sapphire bit. Oh yeah, he's cool.
We love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's got like 300 years experience on his resume.
Right. Well.
Right, well, yeah, I'll turn in. Oh, Asher came back as well.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
Asher's
Asher's
the
the one
guy.
that got out of
He's a
his
smuggler.
suit.
The creepy one that
Yes.
like once we
Cool.
felt once we jumped.
Oh yeah, cool. Is he still
So you were
awake? or-
worshipping Will Turner?
Yeah.
No, I believe he's gone back to sleep.
Nice. No worries.
I was just waiting up for you guys to get back just in case.
Very
Yeah,
kind.
I'll head on off now.
Yeah.
You see,
On your way.
kind of walks below
Oh,
deck
Scottish again.
towards his hammock.
Nice. Good night all.
Right.
You get your night's rest. You wake on up to the sound of general dock work and labour, kind of about 6, 7 a.m. You can either choose to sleep a little bit longer or whatever, but yeah,
I wake
you,
up pretty much early as because I'm on deck, so
Yeah.
when the sun rises,
Yes,
I'm up.
you the general sound
get you on
of
those,
labour and the
those
sun
face
kind of
masks.
wakes you up.
Don't want it.
Oh.
Great. You look down at the docks. You see a couple of the ships have left. A few new ones have come in. You can see kind of like this large kind of like black X has been like painted on the ship next to you, of like some like paint graffiti of kinds. You see someone kind of like scrubbing it off. There's always a couple of guards kind of walking up and down. And you can see a couple down the way a couple more Midas ships have docked up as well.
Right. I'm just gonna have a wander around the dockyard and just see if I can see any ships that look like they're like taking new passengers aboard or like anything like that.
Make an investigation check.
19.
Cool. You go through and you see a couple of ships. You see a few that are bring in and like kind of like dock up as you're kind of walking down and unload like a bunch of passengers. You see people with various sacks, like some crates and boxes coming in. But you do see a ship as well that has a like a sign out front with a bit of parchment kind of like nailed to a piece of wood that says for hire. We'll take you anywhere west of the cradle. 10 gold per day. Oh no, 10 gold per 10 day.
Water taxi.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll go up and see who's about.
Cool. You go on up. You see this gentleman, kind of very wide brimmed hat, kind of large feather, kind of in it. Seems to be a gnomish gentleman. The hat's completely blocking out the sun for him. You see he's just like in shade. Quite a nice kind of
Vampire killer.
kind of coat. Really sharp teeth.
Bat wings.
Very pale. Yeah.
Eastern European accent.
He's got this kind of,
Counts everything he walks past.
he's got this curled mustache.
Mirror nearby, no reflection.
One Goliath.
He's got this kind of curled mustache and goes, hello, friend.
Oh no.
As it mate.
You're a very big man.
I'm quite huge. And you're quite small.
Indeed.
But that's your problem, really.
This is not really a problem. I've managed to get by. What bizarre is why my voice is so deep and yet I am so small.
It's quite a magnificent voice. Anywho, I'm a few days late into town, and I'm looking for some Flynns who I think are on their way, probably on their way out of town by now. And I was just wondering if anyone in the last day had signed up to your ship. I'm just kind of asking around.
We've got a couple of people. We've got a total of 3. One orcish couple, as well as a dragonborn man wanted to come aboard.
All right. Were they all together as a group? Or?
No, the couple were together, and then the man was the dragonborn. He was lonesome.
Are the couple on their anniversary?
I believe they were visiting for their anniversary, but
Oh, this couple is suspicious. They come up twice now.
I went to the brothel.
They're
didn't
fucking. They're getting on boats. They can
went
do
to the
anything.
brothel.
This dragonborn fellow.
On the anniversary went to a
yes.
brothel.
Yeah, they were trying
Oh,
to
you
try
missed
something
that.
new for their anniversary.
Oh.
We all said we like them, but now.
This dragonborn fellow, that kind of fits the bill.
Clearly, what they tried to not work out. And they
What kind of dragonborn?
these kind of dirty grey scales.
Grey scales, right. Did he say anything about why he's in Titan's Cradle?
No, he just said that he had concluded business and needed to go over to what was it called now? I believe it was Nargon on the western side.
Do I know anything about that place?
Make a intelligence check. for
Didn't
me.
say much, just said he needed to get out of town before
Intelligence.
the SS swag ship
11.
caught up to him.
I believe I've actually made an intelligence check about this place before, and I think you succeeded.
Yeah.
It's the place that is known for having a very bad reputation.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a tent town where different mercenary bands kind of go and set up shop. And people often go there if they need to quickly hire some mercenaries or like a quick crew or someone for a one-off job. But it's known for cutthroats, people stealing gold, a lot of pickpockets. You know, kind of if you go there, kind of have your belongings safe.
Right. You inhabitant. This sounds like my guy. Do you know where he's staying at the moment, or anything about him, or when he's due to arrive back here at the
We
ship?
will due to leave in 3 days' time.
Oh, right. Any idea where he is now?
I don't know. I'm not his mother.
That's fair enough.
Insight.
He is his mother.
We also we like to fly a bit under the radar. So would you mind telling me what name he was using at the moment?
I'm afraid that actually make an persuasion check. Yeah, you said he's a or deception. Sorry, you said it. Yeah, you said he's your friend.
Nice.
Deception. That's P good. 19.
Yes, the gentleman who came through. I've got it here on my tablet.
I've got one of those.
Yes, they're fairly useful, aren't they?
They're quite good.
His name was Vunus Paralath.
Vunus
Lord.
Paralath. Thanks. I should be able to track him down with that. What was he wearing, if you don't mind my asking? When we last saw him?
Not clothes as nice as mine or yours, but dusty coat, shirt, couple of buttons, breeches,
Got you.
with a nice pair of boots.
Ah, yes. Well,
That's cool.
I'll go find Frank, as I call him.
Yeah, Frank.
Don't call him that though. He'll
Slit your
slice your face off.
Noted.
Thank you, friend. I might book passage on your ship if it turns out.
Interesting.
I'll bugger off.
We'll look forward to seeing you. Bye. And as you kind of go back to the ship, you see as the crew are kind of waking up. You see kind of relics there, kind of doing her prayer, kind of in the morning again. You see the crew are generally kind of tending to the ship. They kind of nod to you all as you
I
actually.
probably would have rocked up pretty soon after.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the name? I wrote it down, but cannot read my own handwriting.
Vunus, Vuunus.
Oh,
How did you spell it right? Vunnus.
No, Vuunus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I spelled it wrong.
And then Parrrr
Yep.
ATH.
Around.
Paralath.
So, Vunus Paralath. Right, well, I got the name of a guy who's recently booked passage off of Titan's Cradle.
All good.
I don't know if he's any way linked to this. It might just be a complete rando.
Find out.
but he was going to a place that I know to be a hideout of, shall we say, lowly types, like pickpockets and thugs
Alright.
and mercenaries and the like.
Ooh, lovely.
So, could be
Could have a look.
at least related to that
Yeah.
world.
Well, you know, something along those lines.
His name's Vunas Paralath.
Excellent. Have a look for him. Elfie boy that we picked up.
Yes, Asher.
Asher. Is he on board?
Yeah, you see he's out on deck.
Asher, my friend.
Yes. hello.
Any do you manage to get any information on our crooks?
I did not know. They seem to be somewhat of an anomaly. I asked people about it, but the ears to the ground, so to speak, saw exactly what everyone else has been saying, with three gentlemen kind of doing that.
Shocking.
Although I did find out there's been a history of these kinds of crimes.
Oh.
They've caught the victims every single time, and every single time there's been a statement saying that they didn't do it, but the tens and tens and tens of eyewitnesses pointed to them being it. So a bit of an anomaly, but as far as the law books would be considered, I suppose, everything is up to scratch.
Interesting. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you.
Do you know when the last time one of these incidents happened?
Didn't manage to catch it, no. I managed it. If you could take a peek at some of the law books,
Where would they be
possibly.
kept?
In the
Kind of
thumb.
points over to the thumb of the prison, because it might be a bit more trouble than it's worth. But
Do they
the only
all?
way I could think.
Did they say anything about them happening in a particular area or
No, it just
on the
seems
same shop?
Just seems the market. From what I could gather, was the market district in general.
Where the money is.
A couple of different shops, yes. Bit strange, but
I'd have to stake out the market district until it happens again.
6
There was
years later.
Was there a Phobog who witnessed it or something?
Yeah, the jeweler.
Yeah, the jeweler. What was that about?
We
There
did
was a
find them.
Phobog-
We did
Ah.
find them.
Oh, did we find them? I thought that we just.
you
Found-
didn't.
No, I thought
you
they
didn't
went.
speak. You didn't speak to them, but you got a name.
Yeah,
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they went home, I
J-
think.
Jacinta.
Jacinta,
yeah,
that was it.
They said that their store opens at like 7 or something, I think.
Yeah, can you have a look? Was it that she witnessed it?
Yeah, that she was one of the witnesses
Okay.
who gave a statement.
But everyone seems to just. Yeah, I mean, it does
Hang
appear to be
Yeah.
our guys.
Oh, what do we do? I mean, we've got to kill that salamander because it's fun. But past that,
Yeah, let's
If we
go-
kill a salamander and then don't have to pay bail, maybe we could,
we still have to pay bail,
Just have
just
to
less.
pay it, just
Well,
knock
no,
it
what I mean
down.
is, and then if we don't have to pay bail, we can just swing the money we would have saved on the bail as reward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should
Still
still
would be
keep
a lot.
looking though.
It's just a discount on the bail more than anything,
Yeah, true.
and it's like 18 grand a head.
But if we.
Ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good for all of
It
those.
was total 18.
Oh, I thought it was that. Oh, thank God. That's still a lot
There's
for.
a lot, yeah.
But. Right, no, I think what the is saying is if we solve the crime, then we just get the salamander money as a reward.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
There's
We're
still,
like,
a bounty,
well,
there's still a bounty on the salamander.
True.
yeah.
So we can do both.
Alright, let's go kill a salamander.
Cool. I'm game.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Is it like a dead or alive situation?
I believe it was dead or alive, but they prefer alive.
Nice.
Alright.
Excellent. Alive is not our strong suit, so this will be a good exercise for us all.
I have a wand of webs.
Yay!
I don't know
Ooh,
what
where'd
you're
you get
talking
that
about.
from?
Oh, and yeah, I have
From the Fey district.
Oh,
Nice.
even better. There we go. We've got.
quite literally have the perfect item for,
You know what?
for bounty hunting.
We have
What
manacles.
is it?
I'll
Oh,
go
yeah.
then you,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
then you shackle him.
And I have a gun. Let's go.
Just gonna shackle him to me if we can fucking get close enough.
Yeah. Might be hot.
I was going to say it might be quite hot.
Mm.
But,
fine.
you know.
I can jump in the water.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go get us a salamander then.
Let's go kill
Yeah.
a salamander.
Nice.
Not
Alright.
kill, not kill. Not kill.
Before we go
This
ahead,
one's tough.
Shoot it in the head. Oh, no.
Ah!
I'm gonna just clear a little space in my little area on the deck of the ship, get my 3 eagle feathers out, and cast augury
Nice.
on how the salamander hunt is going to go.
Cool. What you get like a is it wheel woe?
Yeah,
or-
I'll get this spell up. Oh, I had it ready and it.
Wheel, woe, love, or tits up.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
we
with
got
a. Ooh, I'll get it.
By casting
Oh,
blah 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 blah, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. I guess the thing I'd be asking is if trying to find the salamander in the Little Hood.
Cool. Well, just trying to find.
Yeah.
What I would say is you were given a location.
Oh, we were?
Yeah, he is taking up refuge in the base, in the very base of the finger.
Oh. I'll save that then because I'll use it for something different.
You see as Cyathus comes up on deck after
Hi,
rousing from his
Cyathus.
seat.
I found the Callum.
Hello, darling.
Morning.
Good
Oh,
morning. Did you
bloody
sleep well?
It's fine, thank you. I had the most wonderful dream. I was away at a festival. There was no running water anywhere.
Would you like a biscuit?
Oh, I'd fucking love one.
Did you
Thank
fall asleep in the sun?
I very much did. How's it going? Have we made any progress whatsoever?
No.
What
Even
have I done?
slightly.
What have I been doing while I've been asleep?
Reading.
You looked at books,
Yeah, you
pictures of
looked
animals.
Big animal book.
You were reading your storybook.
Mhm.
And now we're going to kill the salamander, okay?
Yeah,
We are.
we failed at every other attempt, so we're just going to go for the salamander route. Oh!
He is a cat.
So-
Jumps up on board.
River's Avatar.
Clash.
No!
As he looks, he
Oh, she's
looks
off.
around, remembers the city that he's in. So yeah, sorry. What were you asking instead?
I'm going to save it for later because it has to be something you're going to do within the next 30 minutes.
Mm.
So I'll save it.
The only thing we kind of figured out is that there is a kobold with magic who we think is someone higher up in the district who had a chat with
Well,
Garth.
we know we are pretty certain now he runs one of the districts.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he seemed to have some kind of like,
Knowledge.
of the case.
And sort of interest.
Yeah, he had an interest, so.
And there's also, possibly unlinked, but a dragonborn who has booked passage away from the city to go to a place that of fairly ill repute within the last day. So he could be something to do with it, but also could be complete rando.
bit random. Okay.
So we've made progress, or we haven't.
Yeah. Did we find anyone or anything in the bar that we went to?
No, we searched
Me
all
and
the
you,
bars.
we didn't go to
all
a
the
bar.
bars.
I went to a brothel by myself.
And you went to the library.
I thought we were off to
No,
a pub in the
you
small
went
district.
to the library.
Yeah,
you
fair
like
enough.
totally
Oh, yeah,
tapped out. I was
thought
like,
you
oh.
wanted to go to the library instead to look at all the animals. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean that works too.
So we all split up. We
Yeah.
To
Split up
separate
and
them.
search for clues.
and found 0. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey man, those animals really,
I got a couple of
really
these.
helped me
Yeah,
find myself.
Yeah.
that's good.
I'm
I mean,
glad.
you probably had a more successful trip than we did. So
Yeah.
Got a potential job.
that's true.
Oh yeah, I got us a maybe job. Just
Oh.
shipping some casks of ale across the
Yeah.
sea.
We can do that.
Yeah. An easy
I
one.
thought you said
What I love to
chipping,
do in
so
my
like
fantasy
picking.
games, work.
Yes. Money. Apparently the people they're going to hire was like 50 gold a day for travel. So if we could like
Dan, have you
low
got my
ball them a
character
little
sheet
bit
around?
and do a
Like,
How
quick.
much do we pay our crew? A day?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's like
Thank you, my G.
10.
it's just shy of 20 gold a day, I think. Or
Oh,
maybe it's
17.
maybe it's back up to 20 now that Ash is here. I think it's like 20 gold a
You've
day.
not discussed with Asher whether he doesn't know if he's going to stay on
Oh,
with you
yeah.
guys yet,
Yeah.
and you guys haven't discussed with him whether how much you would pay him or anything. It's just
Okay.
kind of he's kind of been just hanging around just to kind of help out you guys as a thanks so far. But he said he'd consider it. It just depends on what his contact.
Well, either way, we could
Plus-
definitely beat 50.
Plus it's also
That's
like
17.
currently 3 or 4 gold less than that.
Mm.
What with them being in jail.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to stay around until we get them. Maybe.
Maybe.
You hear as Mustela rouses and seems to walk upon deck with this large piece of like parchment in hand.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
threatening.
Morning.
We're all
Into the
appearing at
library.
once.
I have a large piece of parchment in hand. Excuse me, Jamie.
17 gold a day we're paying for our crew.
Yeah, that's not too bad. We could
They
definitely
don't,
undercut
they don't get
50.
paid in prison though, right?
No, no,
Not doing
no.
any work, God.
Yeah, I
No, we're
remember
refused.
only at sea.
I think that's far too much. Cut their pay
Cool.
in half.
Charge them
Just cut
taxes.
Fames in half.
There you go.
I mean,
Sorted.
yeah.
Then we don't have to pay
Who's
him.
going to look after Clip Clop?
Us.
Well-
No, Clip Clop will look after us.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
that's
Clip Clop
true.
looks after
Yeah.
Fames,
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
If he asked, I'd make Clip Clop captain.
Clip
Oh,
Clop's our medic. Radix works for Clip Clop.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up? Do you want to kill a salamander?
I felt so lonely on Funcam.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Funcam is back in action. Wait, we're killing a salamander?
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
find anything. None of us have been arrested. It's fine.
Oh yeah, do you want to know who got arrested?
Yeah, what?
It was Nowhere.
Of
and,
course.
And two of the others.
But they didn't do it.
Clip-clop and...
Clip-Clop wasn't arrested.
Clip-clop was a oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Clip-clop wasn't arrested. Fames asked for
And,
Clip-clop to go to
Brandy?
jail with
Yeah, Crandy.
I don't think we learnt that.
I was there for that.
Oh.
He asked for Clip-clop to join him in jail.
Oh.
They've been arrested
Yeah.
for robbing a storefront and assaulting a shopkeeper.
We don't believe it
Great.
was them, so we've been looking for clues of who
It's not that we don't believe it them. Well, I'm certain it's not them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
The horse wasn't there.
I also
pacifist punch
got
someone.
a nat 20 on my insight check when they were telling me if they did it or not. They said no, so
That's enough.
Garv is 100% certain they didn't do it.
I also asked them, and they were very convincing.
Oh, what's in that 20?
I wasn't in character.
It wasn't
Don't worry.
So my Stella's rocked up with this. I feel like I should probably... We haven't got room on the table.
Not currently, but we can make room in the break. But if you want to
Let's do it. We'll make room.
unravel the majesty,
Oh.
that is this amazing thing that Tom has been working on for me in secret.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
lord.
God.
So,
That's
What?
beautiful.
If you can see this, Tom has been putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears over the last month or so into the world map, which we are going to be using every session on the table for travel and just so we can plot things out and I can mark stuff on. It's got the pirate code down the left-hand
I
side.
can't really see it on
Um,
the camera yet.
Each,
hang
each
on,
square
I'll
is
have
a day's
this
travel, and it's got all of the landmarks of each city
There
of
you
the
go.
world on there.
Oh, we don't even need fun cam
And
anymore.
you say, Tom, you
We're map cam now.
absolutely
Nailed it.
blew me away with that. It was
incredible.
insane. You
Tom.
I've always known that you're a talented artist, but you really went above and beyond with this, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the thing we've been keeping secret from this
Count the
half of the party.
Why?
So yeah, with that, as you guys are about to gear up and go towards a salamander, we're going to go for our break, in which time I'm going to clear some of the table and we're going to lay this beauty out across.
I might
Yeah.
sleep.
Thank you for joining us thus far. We'll be back with you in about 5 or 10 minutes time. We'll do some salamander hunting together, but until then we'll see you in a little bit.
Peace. See you soon.
So,
Oh my God.
we're back. So,
It's been a matter.
you guys have gone back onto the deck of the ship. Both Cyphers and Mustela have arisen from their slumber, and Mustela has presented to you this very beautiful map that we now have on the table. Before you guys go off and hunt the salamander boy, you can see the crew kind of going about their day routine, kind of cleaning the ship, kind of touching up the paint here and there. And
River, might we speak privately for a moment?
Yeah, that's fine.
Please, join me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find somewhere quiet on the ship.
yeah, easy enough.
Nice. What can I do you for?
I wanted to talk to you, but you alone, because I think you will feel the same way that I do about this information.
Okay.
So, yesterday, when we were shopping,
Mm-hmm.
I had a vision from my patron, the Raven Queen.
Okay.
She told me that there is going to be someone, a leader, I think, a leader of some kind, who is going to try to return from the dead.
Oh, okay.
She could not give me more information than that, but she says that I must stop it. And I think, perhaps, given your interests,
Mm-hmm.
you might be interested in helping me.
Yeah, definitely can help with that.
Yes.
Don't vibe with the undead, so
No,
yes,
they're not cool.
not cool at all.
So, like I
Um,
say, I don't have any more information than that, but
Okay.
if you could help me, it would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I can sort of can keep an eye out for things like that.
You
Got a
should
good
keep an eye.
sense for that kind of stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm troubled, but if I have you by my side, I think we could make a good team.
Agreed.
I haven't told the others yet. I don't think I need to worry them with this kind of information.
Yeah, they seem like they get stressed about everything. So
Yes,
good
yes.
shout. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
guards
Yeah.
just like, oh my god.
I don't know.
He's just looking at two anchors. One is slightly bigger than the other. He's like, ah!
Fries on a ball on the floor, crying with 2 pairs of socks in front of him.
Silas turns into a donkey, like.
The 2D donkey.
Let's keep this between us for now, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, got you back.
Thank you.
No worries.
Try and turn into a dog, but it just turns into the dog from Duck Hunt.
Do you turn into a dog?
No.
You turn into a cat, though.
I mean, I've seen a dog, so I'm sure I can turn into a
Yeah,
dog.
true. I've got an interesting thing with what I'm going to do with the.
I'm sure you fucking have.
It's not mechanics. It's just fun. It's a
Okay.
little bit fun. So you guys head on over to the location that's kind of given to you, the very bottom of the Little Hood district. As you go down, you can see there are portions that have water kind of creeping in, bits that have like broken, and then water from the outside is just flooded into various chambers. As you get down, you see a like hatch in the bottom of the in the floor. It's kind of like wooden hatch, ring on it, and you can see there's a couple of guards kind of waiting there.
Before we approach, should we stealth?
Oh yeah, good idea.
Why the devil not? Yes.
Are we not meant to be going here?
Well, it's more that we're hunting someone who we are planning to attack.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, take him alive if we can.
Yeah, alive if possible.
Yep, it's new to us, but don't kill him. I got a 23.
23, cool. Gav,
Stealth. 17.
17, Marcella,
18.
18, 6, 6,
16.
16,
14.
14. You're fairly quiet.
I rolled a critical 1, so.
As a group check. So yeah, as you're going through the district, you manage to stick to the shadows, be quiet. You see as you get near the hatch, you see there's 2 guards there, kind of in the bronze breastplates with the sashes there, just kind of standing guard. By the hatch.
The city guard are guarding the.
Yeah, the city guard.
Ah.
You see that they're just kind of stood there.
That's
Every now and
interesting.
again, one will turn to the other, and the other one will just kind of like say something.
So,
There.
what are the city guard guarding?
Where the salamander is.
Yeah, you see there's like a hatch on the floor that would like lift up.
Do
and
we know
they just stood by it?
what the salamander is wanted for?
He stole a couple of books from the index.
Why are they guarding him?
Sorry, who has given us the mission to...
Oh, the
town guard.
The Sark, I think, gave it to us. Was it him personally, or was it someone else?
Corporal drug them.
Oh, okay.
We didn't
yeah.
speak to the Sark.
Yeah, that's one of the guards who has imprisoned our crew.
Oh.
If we do this, there'll be a number knocked off the bounty, so it's a bit easier to get them out.
Oh, okay.
The bounty's currently 1,800 gold.
1,800 or 1,000?
1,000.
18,000
Oh,
to get all of them out.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Well, I mean, if we're just trying to do a job, should we not just go and tell them that we want to go and take a salamander alive?
Could do.
Maybe they're just guarding so that the salamander can't get out.
How small of a thing can you turn into?
I mean, pretty small.
Something that could fit into the cracks of a trapdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider.
Would like to get everywhere. Just saying.
I mean, I could do that, but then I don't get why we don't just go and ask.
Well, we could, but then we've given the game away.
So then we send the ant in.
Okay.
The guard gave us the job, did they not?
That's
Well,
why-
this might be a disguise. This
that's
might
why
not be
it's
the
weird.
guard.
Oh.
If,
Could be a trick.
now this is a bit finicky. If I wanted to teleport somewhere,
Yeah.
could I just get one of these people to attempt to hit me and purposefully miss, and then teleport as a result of that?
Yeah. You could ask them to like pull their punch, and they could like roll with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could intentionally hit you.
I could teleport inside if.
Can you teleport somewhere you can't see?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Go
I
there.
can't.
Glitched halfway
Oh
through
yeah,
the door.
it does say Scythe is unavailable, which he no longer is.
Scythe, this is here.
Only if it's-
Yeah,
It's
thank you,
unavailable.
Flaming
His heart
Killer.
is scarlet.
Oh, actually, it can be. I can teleport somewhere I can't see. It just says you can teleport a distance of 5 feet times your strength modifier, so
Which is
10 feet. So we just have to get up to the wall, and then someone has to fake hit me.
Then we're in trouble with the guard anyway.
Yes, I see how this may not be a good plan.
Well,
Shall I?
if we don't mind sitting here for 10 minutes, I can do detect magic and see if they're like. Oh, the Welsh is just completely gone out of faulty time for this. Yeah. Just cast detect magic and see if there's anything funky going on with the guard, if they are being shrouded in illusion.
Okay. If you want to, yeah, go for it.
I mean, I'm going to sit down and ritually cast detect magic then.
You get
Do
within,
as you
you
wish.
get within 30 feet of them. No magic.
I mean, there's no magic, guys. I think this is just the guard.
I reckon they're just rag guards, honestly.
Yeah.
So should we just go?
Go on, have a look.
Go on. We can
I
go?
think one of us should go up. Yeah.
I will
Well,
do it.
Oh, okay.
I was going to
I was
offer,
gonna
but
do
you
it.
go ahead.
Stella always does it.
Yeah, but Stella-
Tell us
He looks
the
the least
negotiator.
threatening, really.
Yeah, this is true.
Just gonna like plod on that.
The rest of us are all like behind the same wall, like poking out, like all in like high order down.
They're all behind you.
Is that a pillar? Oh no, it's a
There's
guy.
a guard there with a spear, and he just kind of looks down and goes, "You lost, friend?"
Oh no, I am not lost. Fuck, I wasn't fully briefed on this.
Yeah, out of the 4 people that were there when the mission was gave.
We have been, we, of course, I mean me. I have been sent to have a word with the salamander.
Oh, you're part of the HMS flagship.
Yes.
Yeah, we got word. We're just making sure you don't come up. We've lost a few boys down there, so. Just
We all like
Just-
creep out
just
from
you.
hiding places.
Oh, you're
Hey, yeah,
Oh no,
nice.
I was just sent as the guy.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, whenever you're ready, we can open her up for you.
Do we hear this? Is this spell?
You-
How far away are they?
Yeah, I'd say you definitely. You hear that.
Guys,
You literally like.
come on out.
Just read the lips.
We all step out at once.
Yeah. I just like
Oh,
I combat roll around the corner like bang bang. Okay, it's safe, guys. Let's go.
they drop dead.
So he puts the spear back, kind of goes to like a crude lock, kind of pulls out a key. And
Yeah, I probably should have realised that.
opens it up. Goes,
Oh, we to know.
I mean, I thought it seemed
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Be careful, Alan. Like I said, we've lost a few boys.
Like that.
Well,
What's so dangerous about this salamander?
Well, we haven't been able to talk to him really, but he tends to,
They lost.
as you could guess, throw fire.
But
Right.
he's inside this place.
Not really sure what he wants. He's not really been the talking type, but yeah, if and when you come back out, we'll close her up behind you just so no more of the little buggers get out. But
Little buggers.
yeah, he's got some smaller like fly things. I don't know.
Can we lock it from
That's
the
a lot of
inside
things.
so like we can get out?
No, but we'll be posted here until you finish anyway. So just give it a bang 3 times and we'll let you out.
Only 3. Anyone could guess that. We need a better secret knock.
Well, you're the only ones going down there, so
What if he comes up
then we open the hatch, see him, and open fire.
and die?
There's other guards in the area.
Oh.
Can I just insight that
That's
they're
a very-
definitely going to open the door?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Natural 1.
Hard to read.
Oh, I get to read. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're a halfling. You.
Cut.
I was gonna say good.
Oh.
Wow. From this angle, that looked like another one. That was very excited.
Pretty 3.
Hard to read.
Okay.
Ah,
Are you definitely going to open the door?
Yes, I'm being paid to.
You
Sorry,
give me
we-
your word.
We've been
I give
betrayed.
you my word.
a
Thank
lot.
you.
We're so suspicious. They've literally sent some dudes to help us, and we're like,
Well, as you say, we get stressed about the smallest thing.
Literally here like. God's sake.
I'm like doing an ocular pat down of both these guards.
They're 2 generic, moderately armed.
I'm yet to not point my gun at either of them. Just
I'm like this in front of Fuara as well. Like
They're clean.
I'm
They're
just
chill.
gonna start
We're
walking
good.
in, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. This has gone on far too long.
It's about a
well, that's not the.
it's about a 10-foot drop. There's no like ladder there.
Where's your
or anything,
sense
but
of
you
spirit?
have to just kind of jump down. Just nice.
Yeah, just jump.
so, it's about a Garv's length down.
Yeah, just about. Visual. You see his they kind of lean, he kind of like kneels down, kind of reaches around his pack, kind of pulls out a torch, kind of passes it down to you guys. Goes, more on that. Bit dark down there.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yes, thanks. I don't have dark
Then he
vision.
closes the hatch and the room goes pitch black, and you hear it.
To be honest with you, I think I'm fine.
I like the torch and sort of hold it under my chin like. Woo!
All the feathers just.
No, I can't burn.
Oh, yeah, you can't be set on fire.
I've got my boots.
Yeah, you can take fire damage though.
I can.
Especially if you hold a flame under your face.
A bit of a distance,
Oh, okay.
like sort of here.
Is this dim light or is it
This
black?
With the torch, it would be dim light.
Okay. So
But yeah, you see kind of like around this room. There's various like big pieces of rubble, kind of like just scattered around. There's a few puddles in the room, and you can see a rough kind of hewn staircase that kind of curves down and spirals down to a lower level. And you can just hear the faint dripping water every now and again.
Cool.
how long does detect magic last?
I believe it's
I thought it was an hour.
it's a minute or 10, I think.
Does it start if it's been ritually cast?
If it's 10 minutes, then yes. If it's a minute, you'd be near the end of it.
Detect magic, 10 minutes.
So yeah, you gotta.
Cool. Anything magic going on?
No, nothing.
Sweet.
Right, let's bounce.
Let's go.
Into the
Are we
unknown.
stealthing it, or is running in?
Of course we're stealthing. Well, no, we've got a torch.
What is also your marching order?
I'll go first.
Can I go second?
I'll go third.
Above the centre.
I don't want to be at the back.
The ceiling's at about 10-15 feet-ish, so you can't really comfortably get right above the centre, unless it's Mustana in the centre.
Oh, Captain.
You're like actually finally balanced on top of Garv's head. Like,
Would it not be an idea to send someone to have a look for traps?
Yeah, I could.
If I can see them, I'm usually quite adept at spotting traps.
There you go.
At least avoiding the effects of them. Unless anyone else wants to go.
I am all kinds of okay with you going first,
I
Gav.
am happy to have a look, but
Yeah, I'll go forward. Can I have a torch? I'll actively look for traps as I go.
Make a investigation.
I'll actually hang sort of like far enough back that I can see the light, but I'm out of it and stealth.
That's 20.
Nat 20.
Four.
As you're going down the stairs, no traps, completely clean.
oh
Wasted.
You've never been more sure that there isn't any traps here.
Yeah, I would sort of be like 15-20 feet behind, but stealthing.
Cool.
That's okay.
Yeah, so anybody's stealthing right now.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Anyone.
21.
Anyone at all.
Oh yeah.
Nat 20 to a nat 1.
Oh.
I mean, you are holding the torch in a pitch black room.
Poirot, do you want your stealth to be separate or part of the group chat?
Separate.
7.
It's clear of traps, guys!
21,
I didn't roll.
16.
16, cool. You're being a bit noisy as a group, kind of Garv, looking for traps, kind of waving the torch around, like being really careful with the traps, but maybe revealing himself a bit.
Then behind it, me and them are like.
As you come on down to the next level, you can see there's a few more kind of puddles scattered around this circular chamber. The staircase seems to carry on, it levels out into the room and then carries on right in front of you, curling down. To your right, you can see like a what was once probably a rather beautiful statue that is now crumbled to ruins. There's nothing that's immediately discernible about it. That's all you can kind of immediately see in the room.
There's nothing. Is there any other pathways on this floor, sorry?
What you can see now.
Anything magic?
No magic. Your interest.
Stop trying to make magic happen.
I'm just trying to see if there is any.
Magic isn't going to happen.
This isn't a
gonna
fantasy
happen.
game, damn it, it's real
Doesn't appear to be
life.
any way out of this room.
There's
Apart from the way we came in.
the staircase going down.
Yeah,
Carries on curving down, apart from the statue.
Just crack.
What's the statue what?
Yeah.
Did you say?
You can make a religion check for me.
I'm surprisingly bad at that for a paladin. If anyone wants to.
I'm
Wants
quite
to
good
help
at it
out.
actually.
Or anyone who's proficient
Yeah,
in religion.
really
and
bad.
Garv
Yeah.
actually can also make a religion check for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah.
It's a statue of God.
It's not brilliant, I won't lie. It's a 9.
Don't worry about me. It's a 2.
16.
16. So with the 16, you recognise what this is. It's a very old, broken, and clearly desecrated statue of the god of Earth, Folius. It seems to be broken where
Just trolls.
most of it's desecrated, but you can see pieces that kind of signify her general beliefs. But yeah, this was a statue of Folius at some point.
Cool. Oh, if I'd done
really
Divine
like to
Sense,
do?
would I have known it was desecrated land?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. It's a waste of it.
Yeah, I guess it would pick it up.
Let's go, bro. That's fine.
Do you relay that to the group? Or
Yeah,
you
of
keep-
course, of course.
And Garv, you
Hey, guys.
recognises to be the
Yes,
sister
good
of the
question.
god you worship.
It's they're enemies, aren't they?
All of the elemental gods are enemies here.
Spit on it.
It's already desecrated.
Fuck you, Folius.
Bitch.
Sorry.
So if
I
there's
didn't recognise you,
Fulmar
fuck
and this
you.
Folius, what are the others?
Nytherion, Grey Worm, Greg, Shirley Temple,
Telemeth the Bold, and
Telemeth the Wise.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
I don't know.
For two of those, I think
Salacious is
very much-
water.
This is- Salacious, Fulmar, Folius, the Queen of Cinders, Nomos, and Stalos.
Oh,
Why me?
Nolus and Stamos, they're
Kinda used to be
No,
my boy.
that ice and water. No.
For the
Yeah,
time.
the ice and water. Oh no,
Yeah,
Nomos
He's
is
from
not
a
Nomos
city
is
that
air.
lives underwater.
Air
Oh,
water.
that's
Yeah.
true.
We
yeah.
kind of
Stalos
have
is-
to hope that the water's kind to us.
Slashes is okay
I understand
actually.
that.
Slashes and Imbar were twins.
That was it.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Imbar. God.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me, then while we're on the topic of gods and stuff, I'm going to root around in my pack until I find that little Mace of Orcus thing. That's a bit. I was just wondering if you wanted to destroy it. I mean, I don't really fully understand your powers. I know how I do magic. I just about gauge him.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is given to you by a god?
By a
Kinda like
patron. By my patron.
And it's like the enemy of Orcus is the Raven Queen, yeah?
Yes, Orcus is a patron who brings people back from the dead. He is the undead god, and it is the direct opposite of what my queen wishes to believe in.
Well, if she wants to destroy it, it's yours to do with as you please.
Take it.
As you place it in your hand, like you just feel this like burning almost. Not so much that it hurts, but you just get this insane sense of just displeasure and disgust.
Can I like throw it in the air and like Eldritch blast it?
Sure. As you Eldritch blast it, you see as it hits and it begins to. You see this dark energy begin to manipulate around it,
Oh boy.
and as it shatters, you see as this dark beam connects back to you. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Fuck me!
Oh, fuck.
Okay, it's not
Oh,
bad.
that's a good save.
Yeah.
Where's my con save?
What is it?
I have absolutely no idea. It was just a thing that I found.
It's a non-nat 20.
Cool. So you
No, it's not. I'm sorry, it's an 18.
So you still pass.
That's good.
So you take half damage. So you take 5 points of necrotic damage,
Cool.
and because you passed, your maximum HP isn't reduced either.
Oh,
Being
that's
that
nice,
that
isn't
is the
it?
god directly in contention with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see as this little symbol just.
I just thought
shatters
the Raven
into
Queen would be
pieces.
pleased with her and she might
Well, I mean, clearly I
get
was.
more powerful.
Probably be
Clearly I
pleased
did a
with it now.
stupid as well. You know, I really should.
of that.
That's alright, I only had the one.
Where'd you get it?
Is it destroyed?
And they're on a
It is
dig.
destroyed.
I'm very glad we're doing this on a stealth mission, by the way.
Can I then also do like
already
a
found
What?
Can I do like a little my ritual? For
Yeah,
the-
so you
What
kind
did
of
he
like
say?
take the ashes from which it was kind of like.
I said
stealth.
Usually when you do it, it's just like because you feel a compulsion to after you kind of draw this symbol after doing that to a symbol of Orcus. You get this feeling kind of wash over you, this kind of feeling of content, and you feel a bit more chipper than you were.
Oh, good.
See, that's what I
Cherry.
was hoping for.
Thank you, darling. I know you liked that symbol a lot, but
I mean, it was just a thing that I found that I had. I was more interested in finding out what the fuck it was, to be honest with you.
not
Bless
that-
you.
That's a bless you. This is a stealth mission.
Come on. Forrest just in the shadows, like.
I didn't even roll for stealth.
with his wing across his face, like. Oh.
I am the knight.
Yes, but my movements are so slow.
I'm imperceptible.
I am the knight.
Yeah, let's.
Hi, Fawaro.
As you continue down, you come into a much more, much a pristine chamber. You see the stonework on the floor seems to have been tended to in some way or swept. And you can see, bisecting this room is a wall with a large iron door emblazoned on it. Either side of this iron door you see two braziers, both of which are currently dull, one that seems to have some remnants of charcoal or embers, and one that currently has nothing inside of it. But you can see a kind of, you immediately pick up a kind of puddle underneath the left brazier. Detect magic.
There was a
also
boar
picks
here.
up a faint magical energy of conjuration from both braziers.
Oh,
You can see there's
Okay.
also something written across the door, but I don't
Really proud
believe.
of
Actually, it's something that you can read because you understand primordial.
fucking get on, boys.
Is-
This is a Sciathus mission.
In Ignan, it says unquench and quench.
Oh,
It's a forging joke.
Oh, so we need to light the fire and then wait.
I
Was
was
it
gonna
out?
say, we need
Unquench
to
and quench.
douse.
Light a fire and douse it, I guess.
Well, it's already been doused, so it's really
Yeah,
good.
well,
I think we
light
just
it
need
again.
to pour water through one and light the other.
Yeah. Do that.
Sure. Well, the other way around. Light one, then douse one.
Yeah.
I'll
Either
go
or,
with
really.
the torch and
Yeah.
light the one that needs to be lighted.
Cool. So as you put it in, the
Lighted.
dull embers just.
Lighted.
Lighted, yeah.
And on the other one, I'll just take like a little
I'm not sure, like flaming.
We've got water
leather skin
skins.
thing
Yeah.
that I've got. Water carrier and just pour it through the brazier.
Pour it through. You see as some of the water like traps inside there, starts swirling around, and then freezes and hardens. As you do that, you see as the doors kind of crack a tiny bit. And open.
Ooh.
Do we feel like they're properly? Can I go over and open the door, or is it still very heavy?
Opens up.
Oh, solve the boys.
Yes, easy enough.
Yeah.
Good job.
Is that our first puzzle?
You can see
It's the science's language skills.
Yeah, possibly.
really good language.
Yeah.
I didn't realise any of you spoke primordial, if I'm completely honest. So yeah, you as you open the door, you see there's another brazier on the other side that seems to have half lit up with flame, and then half has kind of like the image of a flame but frozen in ice. And you can see again there's, instead of a stairway, a very smooth ramp that kind of curls down and around the
Thank
rest
God
of
it's
the
got disabled access.
Yeah, thank God.
I mean, he is a snecko.
He's a snack.
Can snacks not use stairs? I haven't thought about it.
They can, but it's just more comfortable for them to use ramps.
That makes sense.
It's nice that he's been here long enough that he's fully carved out this catacomb for himself.
He goes up and down these stairs a lot.
Yeah.
And it just smoothed it out.
Oh wow, he's acidic.
No, just like through sheer time.
You know, like
Oh,
when
okay,
people
it's
walk,
really
you know,
a
when
bit-
people walk up and down old steps and they go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's done it way.
He's been
He's
here.
been shimmying up
for
and down these
millennia.
stairs for
Gonna say,
fucking.
yeah.
in his spare time, he's going up and down
Yeah.
the steps.
Actually got handrails just
He
for
has
when he used to use the
ripped
stairs.
abs
He
from
wraps
doing this.
himself in
Like he is just
sandpaper.
built as shit.
Oh, do you work out, bro? No, I just final stairs.
So, as you come down into the next room, you kind of like trepidatious, same marching order.
Yeah.
You come
I
into
mean,
a.
I'll go further towards the front if there's more. If there's going to be more primordial written around, it's probably best to lay one hand to read it.
So you come down into a fairly large room. It's about it's kind of oval, about 40 feet across, and you can see directly across from you is another ramp leading downwards. And you notice that on the walls, kind of surrounding you, are these circular holes that just go inwards and then kind of either turn off or go into darkness.
This is the most Chamber of Secrets
However,
thing ever.
what catches your attention
No, Chamber of Secrets.
aren't the
is-
holes in the walls or the ramp on the other side of the room. You see, as littered throughout the entirety of this room, are long, slender, bright red figures. You see as these fire-like snakes are all draped across each other in this room, silently sleeping, just as a there's cacophony of hisses, and you can see that they are covering most of the floor of this room. You can count at a glance about 15 currently on the floor.
Oh shit.
Let's murder them all.
Well, I was just having.
I don't know that we can do that in one.
Just quite
I,
knife in each of them.
I think I might be
There
able
is
to.
only 6 of us.
Yeah, just don't make a sound. Just they won't wake the others up. Do you have any cold magic? Water based.
I.
Ray of
Do.
frost.
I'm just trying to find a fucking description of it in this book. And it's not
Do you want this helpful searchable catalogue that I've got?
If you could tell me about tidal wave, that'd be
Tidal
fucking
wave?
fantastic.
It does bludgeoning damage.
Tidal wave does bludgeoning. It's not water.
Yep, bludgeoning.
But is it not water
It is water.
that exists for the purpose of?
It is water, but it doesn't do like cold damage. It's it's just kind of.
The water spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in the air within 30 feet of it. So
Well, then no, I don't.
it could help.
Could drown them.
Yeah.
I mean, are these snakes made of fire, or are they?
No, they're just this bright red kind of colour. They're
Oh.
tangible.
We fought them in 2.
Do we?
Yeah, in Harakama.
They were fine newts. They're
Yeah.
similar.
Okay. Well,
These ones they're kind of like
show us.
they're
Show
smaller salamanders, stuff like that.
Oh god.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Oh, that's perfectly framed. Well done. Let's just a quick stab to each of them, like in the head. Then they're not going to scream for the others.
Yeah, I'm up for a throat slitting.
Yeah,
You know Garv's down for that.
let's slit some throats.
This
I can
sounds completely foolproof.
Yeah.
Except when one hit doesn't kill them. and
I'm
it
sorry.
fucks up.
Whenever have we done a foolproof plan? That's not our style.
I thought we wanted to take them alive.
Oh, these
No,
are.
not these
Oh, not
fuckers.
these. We don't give a shit.
Not
Oh wait, yeah. How do
These
we
are
know
just
which
little
one's? How do we know which one's which though?
One's big.
Yeah, with the big, massive mummy one, we don't want to kill.
Yeah. This one's a little.
The mum.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
alive or
it's full
dead.
responsibility of it.
Anyway, so
Then we don't have to make a decision. It's clear.
Throat slitting, stabbing. Let's go.
Can we just? We could. Oh yeah.
we all just getting a salamander.
Get a salamander each. Give it a stab. Do it in a way that's not going to wake up. So like in the throat or in the.
They have like
brain.
beaks, don't they?
It's kind of like more like it's more similar to Dragonborn.
That's fine. I'm just gonna, when I'm getting ready, I'm just gonna like go to like keep its mouth shut and.
Are you all going into a position to slit the throat off?
Yes.
Or who's
Yeah.
going into the room? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all gonna.
I was going to stay back and prepare Ray of Frost.
I was
That's a
also
good
going to stay back and prepare Tidal Wave. I feel like I'm just going to stand back and see what yours does first.
So you four, can you all give me stealth checks as you try to place your feet between the sleeping body?
Come on.
I'm worried about this.
Oh, Jamie!
Could have gone better.
Do you want my
Mine's gone really
inspiration?
well.
Yes.
Take it. Do
That's a legendary fail.
You immediately.
Oh.
Well, I guess my 11 doesn't really matter too much.
Damn it! I put on my
I
screaming
guess,
socks
yeah.
this morning.
Then that one would have activated the ones on the floor. The legendary fail activates the ones in the walls as well.
Oh, here we go,
So
boy.
you see, as Farrell kind of says this, like,
I
we're
did
going to
really
get in
well
position, we're
still.
going to slit the throat to them. You turn, immediately step on the tail of one that just goes up. You see as all of them begin to writhe and get up, and you see as more heads begin to poke out of the walls. I need you all to roll
Do their
initiative.
prepared actions go off?
With a legendary fail, I'm going to say no.
But it wasn't their legendary fail.
They haven't had time to prep.
Yeah, he fucked it for all of us.
I'm really sorry, guys.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh god.
bollocks.
Oh god.
This has gone badly.
Right, so for
23.
Initiative, go 23.
Oh,
7.
7 for Gav. Stella?
8.
8. What's your dex mod?
0.
Cool. They will go before you. River.
11.
11. Cythus.
That's a 14.
14 for Cythus, and then
12.
12. Nice. Up first is Fuaro. You're quick on the draw. As you go and immediately stand on the tail of this snake, you're there. You're up.
Cool. Is a friendly within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Cool.
And the one that you've just immediately stood on.
Good. Sweet. Stab it. That's a tasty
You
little
wouldn't have had
22. What?
You wouldn't have had advantage.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack's not about advantage.
Oh, then
It's
my
just
apologies.
within 5 feet.
Roll again. That's still a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So sneak attack, so I get 3, and then D6, and the D8. Cool, that's pretty good. 10, 16 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Kill.
Looking bad, but still up.
Okay.
You stab it, it kind of like lets out another. Looking up to
My
it.
second attack, I'll shoot it.
As you hit it as well, you take 3 points of fire damage as its heated body just
Oh.
lashes back out at you.
So let's keep checking this on my phone. Because I don't have to write all over my sheet. Cool. Yeah, second attack, I shoot at it.
Cool, go for it.
Less good. 15.
15 hits.
Hey! So that's another D10. Cool, 6 more damage.
Nice.
And then I will fly on up to the ceiling.
Cool, you kind of flying up, you're about like 10-15 feet up now.
That's probably
Right
enough.
away as it gets up. That one, as you kind of like shoot it in the head, is dead.
Yay!
That's you. Up next is Cyphus.
Oh, hello. Right, I'm going to try out this new fancy dagger I got. The blink back one.
Cool.
So I'm just going to Did you say there were ones hanging off the ceiling or something
The ones that are currently there are the 15 that are on the floor.
on the floor? And there were some coming from the walls.
You can hear some coming from the walls, but none of them have managed to come out and reveal themselves yet.
Oh, I'm just gonna throw a dagger at one that's not gonna be too close for me to fuck up a throw.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
That's not gone very well. 13.
13, that just misses.
Oh,
As you throw it, kind of like misses just past the scales. It kind of like bats it away with its tail. As the dagger kind of careens through the air, it whoosh, comes back to you.
Oh, bonus action, I'll get my shield out.
Cool. So you whip out your shield.
AC 16.
Up next is Nem.
So with Eldritch Blast, now that I've got 2 beams, does that mean I can target 2 different enemies?
Indeed.
Cool. I'm going to give a go at that then. What did you say? There was some on the floor.
There are now 14 on the floor, and you can hear more moving in the walls.
I'm going to go for 2 on the floor. So I guess the 2.
Yep.
Yeah. So it says 7 and then... No, it's not. Hang on. Sorry. Plus that? No,
Yeah.
I can't remember. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. Yes. 14 and 15.
Both hit, as 14 is their AC.
Cool. So that's for one of the guys, it's a...
It's a D10 for your.
It's a fucking D10, Annie.
Yeah.
What are you
D10
talking
plus your
about,
charisma
you
mod.
idiot? My God. D10 plus my charisma mod, yes.
Yeah.
That's so correct. Charisma. So that's a 9 for one,
Cool.
and a
10.
14 for another. In a way, I guess.
Cool. Both of them not looking too good, but both are still up as you kind of fire off these 2 blasts of Eldritch energy. Up next is River.
I'm going to hunt a smell the one closest to me and then stab it with a rapier.
Go for it.
Okay, cool, good.
You've hunted
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The
Sweet.
Vengeance Paladin spell.
Oh, damn. That is a 14.
Hits. That's
Nice. So that's going to be D8 plus D6. Oh, I notched that. So that was 6. That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Oh, I have 2 3rd-level spells that I haven't chosen.
As you run up, kind of like pierce into it, pull it back out, you take 3 points of fire damage
Okay.
as you hit it with a melee attack, and the heat of this thing's body is just super uncomfortable to be around.
That's cool.
But yeah, you pull back out, you see this thing's now bloodied, but it is still standing.
That's right, it's my quarry.
Sick. Up next
That's why I have them
are the fire snakes.
Good.
This is where we all die.
Fine. None of them can reach Faro currently. So
So it's me.
4 of them are going to swarm you with 2 attacks each. So first one.
You're going to be like one of them
one
Pompeii
hit.
statues, like...
Both miss. 2 hits, and then the last one is a crit as well. So 3 hits, one of them's a crit.
Nice, great. See you later, boys.
It'll be fine.
Wow.
Walk it off.
I'll walk it up, it'll be fine.
It's going to be a mixture of bludgeoning and fire.
I don't know if this changed anything. My AC is actually 18, not
It's
17.
actually 18. The lowest roll was a hit was one would miss.
Sorry, didn't mean to
No,
jump
it's cool.
in.
That would bring it
I
down
just realised because
to-
I've got dual wielder as well, haven't I?
So that would bring that. So that'd be mixture of bludgeoning and fire, a total of 23 points of damage.
Alright then, sure.
As they just start swarming you and just start snapping in at you. One is no one else moved into the room apart from those 2. So whoever was at the front of the pack,
Garth.
which would mean Garth. They fortunately for you, they can't all get into your space because only so many can surround you at once. So
I'm also still in the corridor, aren't I?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can probably get 4 of them can probably get to you, and the rest will just swarm into the room. Same thing with Garth. So
Let them come.
miss.
He's
1
a
hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. 3 d6 and 3 d4. 15 points bludgeoning fire. Cool. Cool, yes, they just start biting and like smacking you with their tails. You see as 15 in the room, you see as 4 more kind of crawl out of the walls and kind of slither down and kind of look around. But none of them can get to the rest of you because he's blocking them and you're the only one in the room and they can't reach you flying. So yeah, that's the fire snakes. Estella, you're up.
Okay. How many fire snakes can I fit in a ray of frost? Which is a... Oh, it's just a beam, isn't it? Oh, is it just one target?
Yeah, I think so.
On a hit, it takes 1d8 and its speed is reduced by 10 feet. Okay, never mind.
We're all counting on you, Mr.
It's kind of cold, I think.
No
you're thinking
pressure.
of.
Yeah, please don't count on me. I'm thinking of kind of cold.
Did a bird just poo on you?
Yeah.
A bird pooed on me the other day.
Oh no.
Has it been
sorry.
good luck?
When did a bird poo on you?
How many of them
Not
are
for a
there
couple of years.
approaching?
In the room total, there are 19.
19.
Yeah, because they've
They've
No.
swarmed. They've amassed.
they've all
Swarm.
woken up. Didn't expect that to happen.
Sorry.
That's the dice telling the story, I guess.
Fucking guys.
I haven't taken any 3rd level spells yet. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
What we should have done was lined up in the
Go
corridor
on
and
deck
taken
as
it
well.
turns to go to the front.
I'm just going to. I'm still just going to ray of
Even
frost
honestly,
the
I
one at the
shouldn't have
front.
fucking stepped on one.
Yeah, you think that's one of the ones by Garth, so yeah, go for it. Is it a save or an attack roll?
It's an attack.
I usually fly, but this time I'll walk.
What do I add to my?
This will only go
That's going to be 13.
13 just misses, unfortunately. You see as you fire off this ray of frost, it just kind of careens past them. You see as you fire the ray of frost, they all seem to move and flex out of the way and hiss at the ray as it goes past them. They don't seem to like it, but yeah, they managed to just narrowly dodge out of the way.
A spell attack and spell save affected by proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so it's for save it's 8 plus proficiency mod plus charisma mod, and then spell attack is just proficiency plus charisma mod. And your guys' proficiency is now plus 3.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Yeah, and bonus action, quicken spell. And
spell.
I'm going to ray of frost again.
Cool, go for it.
That's better. That's a 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Sweet. So yeah, just a D. Oh, it's 2d8 now because we're level 5.
Yes!
6 damage.
6 points of damage. You see as this cold like hits it, it kind of like freezes up part of the side and it screeches and it takes much more damage than you were expecting, as they are vulnerable to cold.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable to the cold right now. That's you?
Yeah. Man.
Garv, you're up.
Blessed Fulmar, I am the hail, you are the cloud. I am the lightning, you are the thunder. You are the storm, and I am your conduit. And I enter rage.
Nice. You have inspiration for that one.
Thank you. Lightning crackles around me as I make a swing at the one that Mastella just hit,
Yep.
right in front of me. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Hits.
And I'm using my big bullhead maul. I'm raging now, so that's going to be cool. That's tasty.
Oh.
10, 15. That's going to be 17 damage.
Yeah, then you see as the kind of the cold goes up the side, you just hit the same spot, and this big chunk of flesh just shatters away from it as the body just goes limp to one side.
Cool. And then I'll use my second attack on.
You got.
Yeah, I got my other attack
got 2
now.
attacks
Homeboy's gonna get it. Yeah, and then I'll try and fuck up the one next to me, but not gonna happen, I don't think, with a 11.
Misses, unfortunately. So as you go and swing for the other one, it just kind of ducks out of the way. The hammer hit nothing but air. Why are you back up? You're hovering above the room, just seeing this chaos as more snakes just begin to pour out of the walls.
This is on you. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I regret almost nothing.
Why did I laugh like that?
Yeah, you're
That's so bizarre.
Me?
Yeah.
Sweet. Dive back down at one of the ones on Gav.
Cool.
Give the stat.
if you dive next to the one on Garv, you will be in combat with about 4 of them at the same time.
That's fine. I can deal with that. Give him a stab. Cool. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah. Hit.
Cool. Ooh, that's pretty tasty. 18.
18. That hits. Oh, sorry.
Kills.
That doesn't kill. It's just up. You also take 3 points of fire damage. Sorry, Garv.
Yeah.
You also take 3 points of fire damage as you hit it in melee as well.
Oh, what a bitch.
Yeah, you see it's just up as you kind of like plunge the rapier, kind of the cutlass, sorry, straight through its back. Pull it out. You see it's not doing well.
Okay. Second attack.
Taken like 3 erasers.
I'm hoarding them.
Tomorrow.
For my collection.
I like him. Then gonna shoot a different
We
one.
didn't
What's
notice
on
he
Garv?
has 1 ninth magpie.
Not bad. That is a 13.
Just misses.
Damage.
DC 42.
Um,
You go fire. It's a bit closer than you thought. It just.
Cool. And then bonus action, disengage and fly back
It's
up
not
into
even
the.
shiny.
Oh, did you take the thing where you can do both attacks? As
Yes.
No, you've got to be
Cool,
4
same
magpie to go
Oh,
up to
cheap.
And one
anything.
magpie.
That is. This is one of the very few times I'll need to disengage, but I will, and I'm back up.
Cool. Up next is Scythus.
Oh, okay.
Come go.
Right.
Do something.
So, am I currently sort of just poking around
Yeah,
Garv?
Garv is essentially in front of
I'm holding the line.
Nem, Scythus, and Mostella with
Not
just like
barbarian.
wave and wave of fire snake just in front of him.
In ignorant to the snakes, I'm just going to say, evil actions did not necessarily constitute an evil person. I'm going to cast Ice Knife for the first time since killing that dude at level 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Please don't cast it near me.
I'm casting it past
Crit
you.
fail is all skewer gar.
Yeah, past Garv so that it'll hit one and then hopefully shatter
Yeah.
off into the rest of them. So
You could probably hit one and then hit an additional 4 with the blast that
that'll
goes
do.
out. Yeah. They're tightly packed, they're pretty dumb as well.
Excellent. That definitely hits 20 something.
Yes, that
23. Yeah, 23.
Oh, 23?
So
22, that would have done it. 23 goes back around.
22 always hits just because I'm a really big Taylor Swift fan.
22 is disgusting.
So that's level
Fat.
2, that's
If only that had been a real report here, man. That would have been a lot nicer.
So the one that I hit, which will probably just be the closest one, takes 1d10 piercing. So that's 2 piercing damage, and then everyone that would be affected in that blast needs to make a dex save.
So that's 5 of them.
DC 15.
Thank you. That's 4 dice, where's that? There it is. DC 15, you say?
Yep.
Jesus, so that's 2 crit fails, a nat 20, another fail, and another pass. So 2 pass, 3 fail.
So 2d6. Yes, that's...
The one that also got hit with the original ice knife, I believe, takes this damage
Does
also.
indeed.
Yes, so that is 8 cold damage.
Cool, so that is double to 16
Very nice.
for the 3 that failed.
Where are these in the run?
They're like further back, they're like a couple rows back from the
Cool.
ones that you're immediately fighting, and then it would be just the full 8 to the 2 that passed. So yeah, you see as you launch this knife out, it jabs into the first one, shatters out, and you see as all the snakes are out, just this as they really feel the cold penetrate their body. You can tell
boys
that is
here.
Really rubbed
Very
it wrong way, that noise. Oh god.
anything else you'd like to do?
If they're vulnerable,
It's my
do they not take
specialty.
16 damage if they passed?
No, if they
A
so
ball-tailed figure
it would
drops from
be
the ceiling.
because they passed. It would be half, so it would be double the initial 8 up to 16, and then half to the 8. But the ones that failed did take 16.
I am here to save your tail.
With you, boo.
And what should we do? The bonus action.
Gav, did you hear much? Are you looking?
I got it a bit, but I'll never say no to a heal.
Oh, just first level.
Oh, into dominatrixes, are we?
I don't get it.
I wish I could leave. They won't let me.
Yeah, first level healing word, so 1d4 plus 4. That's a tasty 6 points of healing for you. Have a nice word.
I'll do the
What
same.
word was it?
Once again.
That word
Are you going
was
for any of the bloody ones?
Yeah, I'll go for the
entanglement.
2 that I
Nice.
did last time. Okay. It is a
You're
24.
very entangled.
And then
Entangled
it is
as
2
well.
separate dice rolls for the 2.
Yeah.
That's
Really cool
Okay.
spell, but I can't use it in this
Which
fight
one
because it's
is my
fire.
D10?
That's the first
That
person who's
one.
ever healed
And
me.
that
So you
one I'll
still
do.
need to roll to hit for the
Yeah.
second one as well. It's
And
2
you
separate
roll-
attacks.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
True.
Thank you. That
I
one
take
is
out
a
Jay.
Was the
That's
person
in
who
Garth.
ever healed me.
13.
I can do it while
I mean, Garth.
Okay.
One hit.
Oh,
Just
okay.
one. That is crooked.
Obviously not. It's on my character.
That's a
Yeah.
8 plus
Falgrim never got healed.
12.
Cool.
Yes.
So as you
I look
fire
like
these
I
two
figured
blasts
out
off, one
not
careens
to,
off into the stonework,
get
the
a
other one
point of
hits the
inspiration.
snake dead in the
Bardic
centre,
inspiration.
where its chest would be, and it just tops the floor dead. As you rack another to your terrifying kill count.
Love that.
Anything else you'd like to do?
God, Nev is so scary.
mate.
That was deep.
You're up.
That was
You've
almost
got,
upsetting.
you're up. You've got 4 fire snakes around you, one of which is bloody, the others are all at full.
Oh, I know. I'm having so much fun, Dan.
Yeah, you just look around and you just see a sea of red and teeth.
I'm fine, guys.
You just look over and see me also swan that has it.
I'm furry, surrounded by fire creatures. Hey.
Oh man, I've had those dreams. Right, okay. I mean, I'm gonna shank the one that I have a
Gonna what it? Sorry.
shank it.
Oh, I heard that as a different word.
Oh no, if one of them's like friendly, I might shag it later.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's got very
Yeah,
That
I mean,
dress has
that's-
changed you.
That's gonna hit. It's a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool, good. Thank my lord. Nice. 12 points of damage.
That one is dead.
Yeah.
Thrust the rapier up through the bottom of its jaw. You also take 3 points of fire damage from
Yeah,
the
I know.
melee attack.
Cool.
It burns down, but yeah, it falls limp on the rapier as you pull it out.
Okay. As my bonus action, I'm going to second wind. I farmed.
What did you
It
take
goes-
for your talents as well? Again, I've got.
I've got half-hand casting and martial casting. So if they move away from me, I can cast a spell at them, which is great as a paladin because it means I can
Heal them.
smite, but I don't have a weapon attack. Yeah, I regained quite a lot of hit points, so I'm feeling a little bit better.
Cool. That's you.
And I go, if anyone wants to come over, that'd be lovely.
As you say that, fire snakes are up. And
Yeah.
As you cut down one, another takes its place up next to you.
Wait, what?
Man,
They are
there's so
hydras.
Many.
Cut off one head.
So yeah,
One more will
they're all
take
going
its
to their
place.
attacks on you.
Cool. Remember my AC is 18. so
Slightly
it's
less
not
cool.
really-
Honestly, it's more of a war of
Mine is
attrition
the
at
aim
this
for the
point.
ones next to you next time.
Yeah.
They hit a lot.
Oh.
To be fair,
just the
if
one
I'd,
I'm fine, guys.
Just the one hit, actually.
if I'd aimed the spell over you, you'd have got hit.
That is
That's fine, I'll just-
4 points of damage.
Oh
with the
no,
bludgeoning
that's
and
fine. I
fire.
can.
As they all just try to bite into you just with your rapier, just like parrying them away. But as you're trying to do it, one just bites down, clamps onto your thigh. Then the
My
ones
new
in front,
jeans.
the ones in front of Garv.
You'll need to let me know the bludgeoning and fire damage
I will
separately.
indeed. So there's 3 that are still in front of you, and then another one's going to come and take the place of the one that you just killed. So yeah, so it'll hit its
Non-neutral
attacks.
sense.
That's 1 hit. 2 hits and another hit and a crit,
Nudity.
On the crit, I'm going to use the stone's
She's
endurance.
entirely naked.
and
right
then a
now.
miss. So yeah, there's
Same.
3 hits.
Yeah. Same.
One of the crits. So the crit first is 10.
Hey, Jams.
Oh shit, 9.
Oh, Jams!
What up, boy?
They can draw.
So
You mean
it'll be
James C.
6
Andrew?
points of bludgeoning damage.
James C. Andrew.
Yeah.
And then for the fire, it will be
Jam's the Mandrew. He can jam.
11 points of fire.
Oh.
Yeah. it didn't
So, oh fuck. It's reduced by 6 points of damage. So,
So reduced by 6, so it would be 11 plus what I said was 3.
Yeah.
So 14,
reduced
What
by
is
6,
that?
so 8
Eight.
damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Question.
and then the other attacks. So the physical is going to be 1 point of damage,
Cool.
and then 1 point of fire damage.
So,
2, and the last attack is going to be 3 bludgeoning, reduced to we round up to 2.
Yep.
And then followed by 1 point of damage again.
so 5 total.
Yeah. And again, they can't really maneuver to any of the rest of you guys as Carv's going to take the front. They're just kind of queuing up. Mastella, you're up.
We have never positioned so well.
Good
Yeah.
afternoon.
Come on, you bastards.
Good afternoon. I'm alright, thank you, Danny. Hooked on
Non-food.
fear.
Yeah, it's a sad day when you're at the DM.
I'm going
Oh.
to cast haste on
Did we just
myself.
go offline?
No?
It's saying we're offline on this.
Uh-oh.
You cast haste on yourself.
Yeah.
You feel yourself speed up as you
Bing, 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 bing,
get a
bing,
bit more
bing,
dexterous.
We're not sure if we're on
And sorry, that's
All good?
We'll carry on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, we're fine.
I'm going to. Then, do I get the extra action already?
I believe you do, yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to run up to the nearest guy if I can get to any of them.
So that'll be next to Gav.
Yep. And I'm going to use my extra attack first with my sword, if that's okay.
For it.
So longsword attack. Hell yeah, 24.
That hits.
That's nice 5 damage.
Cool. He's not looking great. You also take 3 points of fire damage as you hit him with the longsword.
That's okay.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain haste?
That would be really annoying.
DC 10.
10.
You're fine. That would suck because when it goes down, you also lose a turn with haste.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it was a 14, but I mean,
Yeah,
I assume that still saves.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. Sorry. Main action cast Ray of Frost at
You've used
one of.
You've used both your actions.
Oh, haste. Sorry, yeah. Haste, extra action to sword, and then I'm going to twin spell. Quicken
spell.
Sorry, my brain isn't on.
No, it's okay.
Quicken spell and Ray of Frost, just another random nearby.
Cool. Do you want to go for one of the ones that's queuing up or one of the ones near river?
One of the ones that are near river.
Cool. Okay.
16?
Yeah, it's
17.
That's you, AC 14.
They are indeed
That one's going to take 12 damage, cold damage,
doubled as well.
so 24.
You see its river as you're kind of like looking around. You see the one that just bit you as it like recoils, and then this ray of cold just washes over it as it freezes in place and then shatters across the floor.
Presume none of them are moving away from me, are they?
They're dumb creatures. They're here for centuries and to just attack. Unfortunately.
That's okay.
So yeah, that was Mustela. Garv, you're up.
How many are within 10 feet of me?
Oh no.
Probably 7.
Cool.
For brevity, do you want to roll the once and do it to all of them, or do you want to
No.
roll 10 different ones? Okay.
In case I roll a 1.
Fuck brevity.
First one,
We did
2.
the shit right.
Second one, 3. Third one, 2. Fourth one, 4.
Dead.
Fifth one, 2.
Dead.
Sixth one, 4.
Dead.
And
What the?
last one, 1.
Not dead. So you see this wave of electrical energy just... and you see a lot of the ones that were already injured just drop to the ground.
Did the Thor thing.
Yeah, and now who's fucking next?
He got fat over the course of 5 years.
There's now just 2 in front of you.
Cool. First one, I'll attack him and get a 21.
Yep.
Sweet.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's now 12 in the room.
Nasty beans. That's going to be 6, 10,
Yeah.
11, 13 damage.
Dead, and you also take 3 points of fire damage.
Cool. And then I'll do the same to his friend next to him. Smack him upside the head. Fuck's sake. That's not going to hit with a... Burn it to earn it. I'll use my point of inspiration. That's going to hit with another 21.
Yep.
Nice. 10, 14, 15, 17 damage.
17.
Wow.
That was the exact health. Damn.
Hey.
And you take another 3 points of fire damage. Cool. So as you just cascade this electrical energy through you, as you just
5?
1, 2, and just like send these snakes flying. You've got a bit of breathing room as now none are directly in combat with you.
How many did I kill that turn?
Fuck. So you killed
God's freaking attractive, isn't he?
you killed 6 with the surge, and then another 2. So you killed 8 people in one turn.
Marry me to him immediately.
It's on my list. I have
Define
every one every
people.
session.
And yet Nem's kill count is still higher, we all assume.
It's all off camera.
Yeah.
We just
Still love camera.
Yeah, great turn.
Where is Eric?
You come back every now and
That's
then
the top.
with blood on your face, and none of us are
Warren.
brave enough to
I've ran into you hiding something in oceans before. Cool. Same as before. Go down to one, but that is on river.
So there's one that's bloodied near river, and then the other two aren't looking too good. Are at full health, sorry.
Right. The two that are
on there.
3 now, because Mistala killed one.
Oh yeah, nice one.
the two that are on full health. The first one I will stab. That's a hit. 16 plus whatever. That one takes. Oh wow. 22 damage.
Yeah, that one's dead, and you take 3 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
You just swoop down, just cut across it, and just
And then shoot a different one, the other fully healed one. That's another hit with 20 on that. 10 damage.
nice. And that one's now bloodied.
Cool. And
The other
then
one bloodied. Whoop. Nice. So you
back
just
on up.
do a quick strafing one, just
Cold
cut the
Steve
throat of
Austin
one,
up,
shoot the
immune
other,
to
and
their
just
fire
cut
damage.
to the top of the room. Yeah, good turn. Cyphus.
Oh, hello. What's going on in front of me?
So you see as
Devil's
Garth
just
now
bloody.
has like just snake bodies littered in front of him. You can see
Making a pile.
you can see about 5 feet away from him are 4 more that are about to move up, all at full health, and then you can see there are 2 currently by river, and there's another one that is still coming up.
I'm gonna throw the dagger to one of the ones that's over the river.
There's they're both bloodied.
So they're both bloody. I'll go for the one on the left.
Cool.
Oh, I think that just hits with a 16.
That does it.
Excellent. 1d4 plus 7. I'll take it. That's 10 damage. And then it's at the start of my next turn the dagger comes back to me, isn't it?
So as you throw the dagger, it sinks into the neck of that one. Is it just?
Oh, I think I got one.
Drops down dead. And it's the start of your next turn. It'll
Cheers.
Pop back to you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Anything else?
How far away am I from river?
About 15 feet.
Have a healing word.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's 8 points of healing.
Cheers.
8.
I wasn't actually doing too bad.
Up next
I
is
don't
the
care,
ever
you've been
terrifying
swarmed.
Nem.
Hi. Just going to do more of the same, really. Is there anyone who needs my assistance? Anyone I should protect?
The only person who's got someone near them at the minute is River.
But I'm doing alright, I'm going to stab in a sec.
Are you sure?
Why God? I don't know, I mean, you can help me if you want.
Yeah, apart from that one, there's 7 others in the room.
You know what? You take your one.
Yeah,
I'll go
alright.
for 7. I'll go for 2
Go
of
for
the 7
7.
others. I'll go for
Okay, but
7.
all 7. Everyone else leave. I've got this.
Yeah, literally. I'll just go for 2. Any 2 of the 7.
Yeah.
So that's a. What's that? Plus 7 is a
Yeah, it's a hit.
19, and that's a. That's not a hit.
So yeah, one of them hits. You see there's another one kind of just hits a limp body that was just dropping to the ground. The other one manages to find its target.
That's a 9, please.
Nice.
Has your Eldritch Brass gone up in damage? Or is it? Oh, it's 2 beams now.
Yeah.
That's one of those.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it 9
So-
plus anything, or is it just
Last one after that one.
Charisma.
Up next is
No, it's
River.
Yes, we're rolled a 5,
Hello.
and it's plus 1 mod, which is
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just going to stab the one that's in front
From
of me.
here, they've got you rolled a 9.
Cool. Yeah, that definitely hits. It's a 15 plus, but it's a 20.
Cool. Could you pass me that note deck?
Definitely.
Or Callum?
Can, yeah.
And it was what bonus action do Finder's Mark as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does 8 points of damage.
Nice. You take 3 points of fire damage.
Yep.
But
It's still up.
it is just still up.
For God's sake.
Oh, you're
You just
boy,
alright,
boy.
Fine.
Cool. Up next are the fire snakes, and then Stella, you're on deck. One by you, River, is going to attack. Hits with 1, which is going to be 5 points of damage.
Cool. That's fine.
4 more are going to move up to you, Garth, being that they are big old dumb creatures.
It's rude.
so
Time.
first one, that's 1 hit, 2 hits, 2 hits and 1 crit. Yeah.
Fuck.
So that's going to be. So the bludgeoning or piercing is going to be 6, half to 3 on the crit,
I'm just going to double range.
and then the fire will be 9 on the crit.
Okay, so that's 12 damage total.
Other 2 attacks, it's going to be 4 bludgeoning, half to 2,
Okay. Yep.
and then 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And the last one is going to be 2 bludgeoning damage, half to 1,
Yep.
and 5 fire damage again.
Well, looking great.
The
Yeah, for once I've got more health than you.
one in front of River, he's going to attack you twice.
Bloody.
Misses with both. So goes in for 2 bites, but you nimbly just step back out of the way now you've actually got some room. Just the one currently. However, the other 3 that's not currently on anyone are going to...
Just the one
Cool.
first rock, actually.
Let's see what that's the name
It
again.
only went for me because I took 5 points of damage.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'll count that as the attack of one of the other ones that
Nice.
happened then. So yeah, that one missed. 3rd one, misses with both. 4th one, misses with both.
Hey.
Cool. So yeah, as they start biting, you're just nimbly dodging between them all. Mustela, you're up.
That's me. The one that I've currently got my sword to, is he now dead or?
They died, and 4 more moved up to where you and Garv are. Oh, I thought you were there. I would have attacked you else as well.
That's alright, you did it, so thanks.
Oh.
I'm just going to sword the guy who I'm currently engaged with,
Cool.
first of all.
2 sword.
Yeah!
Sword,
Nice.
Natural
betrothed.
20.
Nice.
Sword or
not a sword.
So,
2 sword, 2 furious.
Madame, 2 swords.
16 damage on that guy.
He is
My
dead.
favourite
You
is
take
sword 7.
3 points of fire damage for the melee attack. Thank you, make a
Madame,
con
2
save,
swords.
please.
That's me, yeah. That's me.
You just like thrust the sword forward straight up through the body of a snake that comes out the other side. You just
Putting that down 2
put down and step back between Garv's legs.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Con save, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
6, no, yeah,
Yeah.
20.
It's all good. You don't drop haste.
And then I'm going to main action chromatic orb on one of the others.
Cool. It'd be at dis if it's unless it's one of the ones on river because if you're within 5
It'd be
feet.
one of the ones on river, one of the further away ones.
Hey.
That's not so good. It's only a 12.
That misses, unfortunately.
That's
You fire that
alright.
off. As you kind of like finish a thrust, fire it off, it just goes a bit further right than you were hoping. And you've still got a bonus action as well.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to quicken spell, and then twin spell as well, and send 2 more chromatic orbs that way.
You can only do 1 effect on the spell.
Can you?
Yes.
Ah, I thought I was being an ass.
There's only 1 that you can do on the others, which is, I think it's empowered spell.
That's alright. Oh, empowered spell's good. Yeah, I'm just going to chromatic orb again on that same one. Just like, oh, missed the first time. Let's give it another go, shall we?
Go for it.
Let's do that again. Is that fucking Lucio?
Fucking maybe.
Might as well be.
Ah!
Not go up.
Yeah, it went worse.
What'd you get?
Like a 10.
So you fire them both off, it just hits against the wall. Garth, you're up.
How many within 10 feet?
Now only 3.
Nah.
After that big fucking surge last time.
4 damage on the first one.
Cool.
3 damage on the next one.
Cool.
And 3 damage on the last one.
Nice. So as the stack and you just courses through them.
Oh god.
Oh, the one that I hit with the chromatic orb. No, I didn't hit. Did I hit? I got a nat 20 on something.
That was
Oh,
the
that was
sword,
the sword.
attack, yeah.
Shit, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. Make the first attack against many of them. That's going to be a 7 add 8. I don't think that's going to hit. It's a 15.
That hits, yeah.
That does hit.
14, yep.
Sweet. That's going to be 7. That's going to be 14 damage to him. 15 damage to him. Sorry.
Just up, and you take 3 points of fire damage from
Fuck's
hitting the melee.
sake.
As you just clock him around the head, you see the scout with flames cough out.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did I take a short rest at any point between leaving them, going to the library, and coming back to the
Yes, yes.
Sick.
You all had a long rest.
You had a sleep.
And yeah.
ship? I've got both my wild shapes and the animals in here.
I thought you had 3.
Oh, no, we only have 2.
Oh.
I'll smack one of the other ones
I think they only have 2. It's
with
only
the my second attack.
Cool.
What
Fuck's
circle?
sake.
Oh, you'll get more. You get way more.
Then that's going to hit with a 12.
Sick.
Just misses.
Pretty
So as you
sure it's half
swing for
level
one,
over
kind of
now.
hit in the body, as it kind of like gurgles up this flame onto you, it just sends the other swing wide. Back to the top, Fuaro. There are 7 left, 4 of which are on River, 3 of which are on Garv / Mustela.
Okay, Is there any ones at full health on Garv and Stella?
None of them are at full
Okay.
health.
Did
You
you bring
see,
me back
there's
in
one
Ross's
bloodied
pockets?
one on River,
It's
and one
really
bloodied one
not
on
fine.
Garth and Stella.
And the others aren't
you
bloody.
know.
Okay, one of the ones that isn't bloody on Garv and Stella. Jump down sword.
Cool.
Nice hits, so 3 damage. And then it takes pretty good. That's 19.
Yeah, that's dead, and you take 3 points of fire damage.
Yeah. And then I will shoot at the one next to River.
That's bloody.
That's bloody, why not? 13 to hit.
Just misses.
Damn.
You fire it. Goes off.
Cool. Then,
Cool. Disengage.
yep.
Cool. Up next, Cyphus.
The dagger appears back in my hand, yes?
Does it?
Amazing. I mean, I'm going to throw it again at someone who isn't River or Garv or Mustela, I guess.
Cool.
Again.
Me.
I'm just going to throw it again.
Cyphus turns, stabs Nem to death.
I've been working for the Salamander all along.
No!
So yeah,
That was a
Private
long
Savage.
play.
Yeah, you killed an awful lot of his men.
There's 2 on
Yeah, get higher
Garv.
up in the ranks.
2 on Garv and Mustela, one of which is bloodied. 4 on River, one of which is bloodied.
I would go for the bloodied one on the river.
Cool. Go for it.
That does not hit.
As you throw it, cascades against the floor.
He will
You
not.
say I'm gonna die.
No, I'm alright.
I might die, honestly.
You're right.
No, you're plenty. I'll protect you.
You're plenty.
Bonus action can be
you
up to
go.
level 2 with the
You
spell,
one
yeah?
sheet. Because you'll do.
No, if you've not already cast a spell, you can be. I don't do those rules, so
Okay, fair.
as long as the spell is a bonus action, you can do whatever.
Go on.
How fucked up are you on a scale of 1 to 3? Literally a scale of 1 to 3.
What's which one? Which way is which? Is
I've-
3 bad, or is
I've got a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Oh, okay. Depends
Is
if we're
it-
gonna rest after this fight or not.
I feel like it's a 2 or a 3.
A long
at
one.
least.
No, I don't need a long one.
Kill its friends, leave, have a nap, come back.
Pretty bad.
I don't get a 3rd level. That's 3d4 plus
Yeah, 3, 4 plus your spell mod.
3, 6, 9. Amazing. That's 13 points of healing back to you.
Thank you very
Your
much.
healing word of today is health.
Orange.
Nice. Nem, you're up.
Hello, do more of the same.
Less dying now.
I think I'm going to attack
Brilliant.
one that's on Garv and one that's on...
One of the
River.
the blind ones, or one of the other ones.
I guess one of the bloodied ones. Yeah. So
Nice. So the first one.
one's going
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. And that's a 13? Yeah,
Just
is it
13
13?
just misses.
No, well, actually it's
So
12, so I
was-
was incorrect either
Was
way.
that first one the one on Garv or the one on River?
The one on Garv, I suppose.
Cool.
Sorcerer.
I'll tell you now, you kill it, it's on 1 health.
Well, that's a
just-
7
You
plus a
just
4.
Send the blast out, you see as one of the
And the
remaining 5
kill
sections.
count rises again.
Cool. Anything else you'd like to do on your
the
turn?
bell tolls.
No, honestly, no.
Cool. River, you're up.
I'm gonna stab the one that's bloody.
Go for it.
Yeah, it hits. It's a 17 or whatever.
Nice. Are you going to do more than 2 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, it's dead. It's 3 points of fire
Great.
damage.
I'm not going to move my hand to mark. I'm just going to stab one next to you again. Oh no, it misses.
7
So,
plus.
as you cut
No,
the-
wait, no.
What do you add to your attack?
6. So it's 13 still.
Oh.
So yeah, as you cut the first one, the flame kind of licks up you. It's just enough to kind of like throw the other attack off, and it just falls just short
That's valid.
of the other fire snakes, who now get their go.
Did you take your damage from the first
I'm
attack?
After the first thing,
Yeah,
As in just taking flame
Yeah.
damage? Yeah.
So the 3
I
that
just
are on
every
you
time I hit something, I put an extra 3 on.
are gonna keep going for you, River.
Yeah.
Yeah, miss. Your ace. What's your AC now? Sorry.
18. Sorry, it's one more.
Yeah, because of that, it misses.
I think you dual wielder.
Yeah, they all miss. Jesus Christ.
That means I parried one with my
Yeah.
rate.
So you're just like parrying their mouths away, and then one on Garv is going to go for Mustela, since you just crit on his friend. Your AT's up by 2 currently as well, Mustela. 217.
Is it?
Yes, because of haste. However,
Oh, right.
both of them still hit with an 18 and a 22. So that's going to be 4 points on the first one,
Yeah.
and then 6 on the second. And could you make 2 con saves, DC 10 on each?
Yeah.
Final
Yeah.
first.
Nice.
Con, 10 exactly.
Nice.
Meter to
You're
be it.
Just about fine. Cool. And then yeah, you're on deck. As you kind of like take these this bite and this tail slam from the snake, you're up. You're in its face.
Ouchie mama. He says that. He's like, oh, ouchie mama.
Ouchie mama. He's not French.
Ouchie mama. I'm going to sword him first of all.
You do that sword, boy.
And that one, so I re-roll it.
If we ever have to
Let's make that noise again.
16 to hit.
pretending anything. Introduce you. Yeah, then.
5 damage. God, this is
We
rolling
network
atrocious.
really.
You take 3 points of
We
fire
networking.
damage.
Get me in on the
And
biz.
make a con save as well, please.
Who can I be that
I
can
need to
improve
stop
my life?
10.
Beyond 10.
Yeah, you're good. Jesus Christ, but yeah, damn.
Just about met it again.
So you just cut across the front of it again. The heat just radiates out.
My Stellar has never had haste or anything like that cast on him before, so he's just like.
It's like the first time you drink a coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
he's a
had like
child.
a double espresso, and he's like,
And you guessed it.
I had,
Crag
like,
Orb is headed right at
paracetamol
one of the
with
ones
caffeine.
next to River.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's missing.
No one can hit the ones near me.
It was 11. Yeah, that misses, doesn't it? Quicken spell. And let's try a Ray of Frost, see if that does any better. Nat 20.
Go for it.
Annihilate this thing. Stella's eyes turn black.
Oh, it's not, isn't it? So you get to
yeah, so it's 16, 17, 18, 19. So
19, double to 38. Yeah, that thing is fucking ruined.
yeah.
it. It turns to snow.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah, just
And its family died.
you just Rorschach that fire snake.
Oh.
Cool.
His parents were actually
Is
really
that you,
nice
sir?
as well. They're just like
Yeah,
rocking
that's
out
me.
somewhere.
Cool. Garden Serious with fire.
Is there anyone in front of me?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Mr. Salamander, I don't feel so good.
Alright, I'll make a regular attack on this boy. That's going to hit with a 23.
Yep.
That's going to be 7, 11, 12, 14 damage on him.
Dead. And you take 3 points of fire damage.
Cool.
As you just like, with an upward swing, just back this thing up. You can see now it's just the two that are next to River.
Yeah, I'm going to run up to them. Bonus action, set off my my rage bomb.
Wow.
First one
You have a
is
bomb.
2. Second one is a 3. It's lightning that comes out of my face and body.
Just your face.
Exclusively face lightning.
They call him Lightning Face.
I look at them and just like.
By day, a
You turn
thunder-based
purple in your
superhero.
face afterwards.
And
By
then
night, a dangerous lover.
are either of them looking particularly bloody?
One of them is bloodied.
One of them is bloodied. I'll go for the one that isn't bloodied
Cool.
and smack
Noodles.
his lips in.
You would also move a total of 20 feet towards him as well with your hammer.
Oh shit! Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'll smack his lips
If
in.
you look at him during, you just fry.
So that is gonna hit almost certainly with a 24.
Really
caught me.
So that's gonna be an additional 1d8 damage,
Yes,
which
you
is
make a save
sweet.
or fall
That d8 did not a lot to help. That's going to be 5, 9, 10, 12 damage, and yeah, he needs to give me a saving throw.
What's the DC on that one?
13.
What's the save?
Strength save.
He
I know, we're not
just
Fair.
managed to hold his ground, but he is not looking good right now.
Fairness.
Wow.
Whoa, how many are left?
What? 2 both blood.
Yeah, there you go.
Both bloodied. Stab the first one. Oh no, that's only an 11. I missed. Shoot the other one. That's even worse.
Because you miss both of them. Swoop back up, I assume.
Yeah, I know.
As you do that, you swoop, fire, look back down, you're like, oh, I missed.
Hang on, I'm leaving them for you guys. Enjoy.
Scythus, you're up.
Oh, well,
Nice one, Captain.
Yeah, thank you, Captain.
Can't
I
you
guess
still
I'll,
shoot as a bonus action, or is that?
So because of the skill thing I took, I do that second attack as is part of my action and get my bonus.
Yeah, but can you now shoot as your bonus action?
No.
No, that's just
Ba-
lumped in with the
Basically, I get the
okay.
bonus shot, but that only counts in the main action, so I get a
It
free
just
bonus
frees up
action
bonus for you
basically.
to, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
dash, hide, disengage, that shit.
Dagger appears in my hand. I'm going to
Eat a
throw it.
subway.
It does.
What about Subway?
Just eat a
that's
subway
a-
for a bonus action.
Is there just 2 left in the room now?
2, both next to the river.
Find the
Yeah,
hidden subway.
Go for one of them.
I miss
I
Subway.
dash. That was a natural
Are you
1.
laughing at me or are you laughing at
So as you
I've heard
throw
that
it,
on dice.
it
I just said
actually
Subway.
like flies out of the full range
I
of
missed the hidden
so it can
subway.
blink back and just
Hidden
goes into
subway.
one of the holes and you're like, oh, I'm going to have to find that later.
Oh,
Did you fuck up?
It's right, it will return to your hand.
However,
Yeah.
with a PP of 23 though, it would be pretty easy.
I mean, it just comes back to my hand regardless.
If it stays within range.
Oh,
I'm just doing flavour for that one.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Didn't
was going to
stay
say
in
we had
range.
this
Clatters
chat,
down
and if it
the
goes out of range,
hole
it
and-
just. Oh.
I'm gonna use some-
You hear like ting, ting, ting.
You know what I'm gonna
I mean,
do
I'm
now.
just going to go after it, to be honest with you. I'm just going to start.
Someone's diving.
You start walking, like, you get there, and yeah, you just see it like,
Just going to reach in and get it.
yeah, you got it. There you go. You start
Homeboy's
just
gonna
across the
get
room
it.
after his dagger.
I mean, I just assume that you guys have
I'm
got
just
this.
there with full snake treasure. And then you.
Nem's like, I got this.
Don't worry, guys. The magic
Same.
dagger that's meant to
Same
come
as
back to
you.
my hand is in my
So
hand.
that's going to be a +7, which is a
Fucking magic.
15,
Both
16, and yeah, they both hit.
You threw it
So
on
then
the
that's going to
monsters
be
and
a 5 and a 6.
You
Not
see, as
ideal.
one of them just drops down dead, it's just the one left.
Not the other one.
River.
That was
my
greatest
fear.
Just the one left. You're up.
Okay.
Beat him up for
I'm just gonna,
information.
I'm just going to attack it twice. Beat it up for information. What do you know? Thank you.
To see that one again.
In theory, can I talk to these things?
Yeah, I hit with that one.
Oh, don't bother. There's probably
cool.
more.
I
They're
can
not
do their
nice.
voices if you like.
They're not
Yeah,
beasts.
No,
No.
but do they speak ignorant?
You can make a check for that in a moment.
Lord, what are you
Battle.
doing?
I'm just rolling both my attacks.
Wow.
I do 19 damage.
Yeah. So you take the 3 points of fire damage from it, but as you how do you finish it?
I just like get both the rapiers, and just like cross them through its head.
You see
Through
it
its eyes.
Yeah.
drops down, and you guys are now out of combat.
I
Did I
immediately sit down and start peeling an orange.
Sweating, peeling. You can make a
Not an orange.
nature check for me.
I'll take a orange.
Okay,
I'll give it
yeah,
a-
yeah.
Oh, that was a fucking
I swallow
sound
it
that
whole.
came out there.
It's a wooden orange.
Wooden orange.
That's an 8. This
that
is
just
what
a
happens when you
coconut?
roll other people's
I'm not
dice.
sure you've not really encountered fire snakes
Coconut's
before.
just wooden
You're not too
oranges.
sure what they are, but you can see
This
that
is
they're
not
not.
Kate's been rolling my dice.
Yeah, really. Actually, these have been great.
Did I understand
And it
any of
goes.
their blood-curdling screams of death?
It just seemed to be just screeches.
It was all
Pain,
information.
just pain.
Just pain. Just sadness.
As you guys are all,
Roughly translates to help, they're killing us all.
as you guys are all sweating, as the heat is just still radiating off of the 20 corpses in this room, kind of pausing momentarily. We will wrap it up there for this evening.
Nice.
And pick up the rest of the salamander hunt next time. So yeah, thank you all very much for playing. Thank you all, especially for watching and getting involved in chat as well.
Nice.
We very much appreciate it. Thank you hugely to Tom for doing this wonderful map that we debuted this session.
Oh, the levels, the sound.
You will.
levels.
Sorry about that.
It's alright, it's actually, we've clipped it now, so it can't go above a certain level, so
So you,
hopefully we shouldn't have just...
Oh, we started
And it's
screaming at the
2
start of the session
decibels.
again? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They hear nothing.
You'll be seeing this map in every session. You'll be seeing it getting used when we get back to the
You
more
probably won't be
travelly
seeing it.
exploration
Well,
side.
We have
You can
plans.
put a
We have plans,
cat-
yeah.
Yeah.
The more travelly exploration side, which is amazing. So yeah, thank you very much for doing that.
And thank you again to Baby Bear 631 for being the climax comment competitioner. I will find the next person and personally shame them the next stream.
No.
Is competition
Oh yeah,
a word?
Gaunties, did you not see the map? Gaunties wasn't
Oh,
here.
you gotta see
God.
it, dude.
Well,
Someone-
I'm sure we will post a picture up in the Discord and on our Instagram as well if you want to check those
Yeah.
out. Also, massive thank you to Excelsior as well as Chance Encounters and Area 51 for stocking flyers for us.
Yep.
If you're ever in the Bristol area and want to go check out some nerdy gear, pick up some new dice maybe, and then go for a cool little nerdy lunch with some board games, make sure you check out those places. Huge thank you for supporting us with
There's
that.
a Chance Encounters in
No
Cardiff
lunch.
as well. Go there,
Yeah,
pick up a
there
flyer there too.
There's a chance that you might encounter one of us at one of those shops too.
Possibly. Possibly.
Which,
But-
you know,
Exciting.
Probably not on boycotting them all.
But yes, until that
Stock shitty
time,
flyers.
thank you very much for watching. We have been Nifty, you have been you. Stay tuned and we will see you next time. Stay beautiful.
peace, thanks for watching.